And welcome, everybody. Big shout out to the VRML creators team for making that new intro. Is that not amazing? It blows me away every time I see it. I had nothing to do with it. I'm just so proud of them. They are so talented at what they do. Speaking of talent, here with me, I'm Sid, and we have got the one and only Retap Worm from the UK, and we have Glean, the one and only Glean. Let me hear the Glean teamers out there. We still need a better name for that. Newton Dad on the cams. Guys, Retap, it sounds like these teams are about to ready up. Ethereal versus Anomaly here in the Elite Cup. A prize pool of $850 here in North America. Third and fourth, we'll be walking away with $100. Second place, $300. And first place, $450 for Retap. These teams are probably about ready to go here. I'm really excited for the high-level Echo Arena we're going to get tonight.
Dude, absolutely, man. I'm feeling that. We saw EU earlier. It was good. If you missed it, guys, you missed out because it was so good play. But the teams are putting their all into every matchup for this money, and honestly, it showed. It was good match every single time. I'm pumped for more. I want to see more of it, and we are ticking down the timer in these 5 seconds to go until the start of this first matchup. See who's going to get this one. Dimwee, take us in, dude.
Yeah, we started here round one between these two teams. It's Cry for Ethereal. We'll get the first touch here, sending it into the bubble. Teammates in the area, but a good recovery there. W Taco, but that one sent out through that far side tube there. Both these teams playing very quick, very aggressive right now. Quick opportunity here, Void! Oh, off the post. That would have been a great way to start this game.
It definitely would have, but that's fine. We haven't been able to get there yet. Still so much time to go as the disc is in our field. Avoid, though, slapping that one away from the goal. A very nice bit of avoidance there. Defending that one immediately out the gate. These guys are coming in hot as there is Ethereal passing back. Nice little reset play. Playing this smart. Not wanting to rush into anything. Instead, they're feeling out each other at the minute. Working out the defenses. Working out the holes in the defense as they work it out. Jason on the side. Shooting behind. There's the pass alongside. No, bounces though. Not what they wanted to do, as Big Bot is going to take that one for the big shot away.
They send the dribble after that one. Long shot here. Not going to miss that. Big Bot hits that one. 27 meters out to start the scoring here in the Elite Cup in North America. 55 seconds in.
Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how you start off a game. 3 points is so significant. Don't forget, guys, those 3 points are going to hang over for the rest of the game. You know, if they get 1 goal, not enough. You need to get 2 goals basically in a row for that to make any lead of their own to come back from that, or get a 3-pointers coming in of their own. And they're hard to get. They can be hard to get in these master teams when the goalies can fly back so fast. But no, this could be it. This could be the one. No, unfortunately, that could have been the 3 they need. But unfortunately, it is going to ding away. But a single shot does pass that one back for KFC for that reset. It's going to work the play up again.
Yeah, that was C. Jason taking that steep angle shot, almost getting that one in for a 3. But his teammate KFC handling this one on the back line, sending this one in. The teammate looking for a single shot, a little bit off the mark, and it will be a void once again there to get the grab, sending it away. Good stack race. Fantastic stack accuracy there. Void walking this one in. They're looking at 2v4. Off the backboard, hits the code. They have a 5-point lead. Anomaly is up.
Yeah, they're up. They're getting strong right now. They're looking like they're going to really be putting up a hell of a fight here against Ethereal. But we're only 2 minutes into the first round of this game. So much time here for either side to take a lead to grow in so far as the pass goes across. It's good. The nice joust working up so far. Back again to single shots. They're really clean. And there's 1v1 on the goal. No! What? They rushed it! Oh, they recover again. They don't get in. The single shot does recover that one. But that shows the level of play we're getting here. Even though inside the bubble, slamming it at the goal, the goalie is there to slap that one away, saving it and get it clear.
Yeah, that was a big stop by a Void. Yeah, a name we've been saying a lot in this game. Currently with 2 points on the board, 1 save registered, although I'm sure he has a couple more than that, technically. As W Taco, 1v2 over there, was playing some tube game there. C. Jason, though, gets it picked off, sends it up KFC, looking at that lane, sends in the shot a little bit high. In fact, quite high. Hit the shoulder block. It was so high. But single shot collects it here on the near side. So for 3 minutes off the clock as that pass is off of the mark. KFC has to track it down, but it will be in the hands of W Taco. But it's off of a head. A KFC fantastic reset there to C. Jason.
Yeah, C. Jason with that disc again on the top. Passing down. We're seeing constant aggression here from Ethereal. They've had the disc for most of the game so far. 75% of the time, disc has been in their hands. And they clear it accidentally, they recover it again. But despite that 75% of the possession time, they still only have 2 points a name, and they lose the disc. The Big Bot takes the shot. Does not go into yet, but the Stacks are chasing it down. They're all rapidly chasing on that disc. They recover again by Ethereal, and again they're going to send that one through. But you know, we need to see them getting these possession time and turning it into goals nice and fast if they're not going to get left behind by Anomaly.
I'm sitting out there, but gives it away to that stack. Big Bot sends it back in. And it looks like maybe another turnover. No, W Taco picks it up, hits a Void cut again, gets the 1v1, and hits the reverse knock. Puts his team up by 5 points here in the first round, 7-2. Anomalies pushing ahead with that lead.
Yeah, see, this is what we're talking about, right? They didn't have the disc for very long at all. In fact, Ethereal have had it for most of that point. But then they got it for like what, 10 seconds and normally had the disc in their possession for, and they used those 10 seconds for a quick, clean attack. They got the points, and they just slammed it in without wasting any time. And now we're going back to Ethereal, doing these really nice passes, controlling the disc around the space, but the defensive stacks from Anomaly are just holding them away, stopping them getting these attacks, and again, they intercept that one. A beautiful bit of defense means they're going to turn over the disc and go for the clear instead.
I mean, you kind of just identified the big difference between these two teams. Oh no, Big Bot misplaying that one as he had an open goal there. Really wanted to take that shot. But possession time right now is 2:20 to 1 minute. And that's in favor of Ethereal. That's how efficient Anomaly has been with their scoring here, as Single Shot gets the second goal of the game for Ethereal, putting his team up to 4, back within 3. And maybe because that was, well, it felt like it was a while since our last goal, but it wasn't. It was actually only 37 seconds, I guess. But a good goal, a much needed goal there, especially when you consider that possession time.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to get some more points coming on the board. No, nice interception there. That was the goalie jumping out of goal and then actually being a bit aggressive on the shields and then jumping out further to get the shots. Wow. Another shot from KFC. What a conversion there. Goalie taking the disc, intercepting it midair, clearing it downfield, a lovely pass up, and then KFC shooting that one into the goal for that 3 points. Means that they are now back neck and neck, just past halfway point, 7-0.
Yeah, just like that. And that was Single Shot on the back line with that read, feeding his teammates. Just a beautiful setup there. It's perfectly executed. And 4 minutes ago here in the first round, we're back to a tie game all of a sudden. The Void, a quick pass there to W Taco on the far side. That chain is pressuring but not attacking. They were looking for that pass. So that pass off the Acorn. Open goal, sends it in, goes high. Disc is now loose, will be recovered by nobody in particular. Actually, finally Cry here, right about mid, under assault, but gets that pass off to Single Shot. A dump in here into the bubble, though. Has a teammate in. It's going to be Big Bot. Loses the handle on it. Kind of ended up in his own launch tube. But now back in the hand, Single Shot. Ethereal with possession.
Yeah, Ethereal with possession again. As you say, 3.5 minutes to go. they need to get themselves in the lead for the first time this game if they're going to have a chance here. And at the minute, they haven't managed to find it so far, but they have turned it around a lot. I mean, normally was pulling away. They've managed to pull it back to evens. Can they get it ahead? Can this attack work out for them? CJ takes a shot in, and the pocket, the bottom, the pocket picked, and it is found. 2 points up now. They're in the lead for the first time.
Fantastic move there by C. Jason. Gets to the other shield at the edge of the bubble. Jukes the defender, then gets a 1v1. Plants it in, and that gives his team the first lead of this game. Well, their first lead of this game, rather. For less than 3 minutes to go in the first round. 2-point lead now to Ethereal. 9-7 quick pass there to far side, too. W Taco sending it in for this relay. It's a little bit out of reach of everybody. Finding its way now to the near side wall. Big Bot trying to get the man off. Good lead share by single shot with the clear, but in the hands of Avoid on the back line. 2.5 to go. Avoid sending this one up. W Taco over there at the bow tie wants to walk this one in. Has the lane. Is going to get the opportunities. Hits it. Bottom corner pocket. W Taco ties it up for Anomaly.
Yeah, back to 9-all again. Guys, we've got a bit of a close game coming out here. 9-all again. Back to neck and neck. 2 minutes to go. This is kind of like entering a new game here with only 2 minutes in it, as these guys are keeping it tight. Net and neck. As Ethereal, they're just. C. Jason takes it along. Nice pass. Works so far. The stacks are on them. Can KSC get it away? He can. Single shot. Single shots looking for the pass. Faking it. Back and forth. Waiting for it. Pass it across the cut. And the cut is good. C. Jason takes it in. And now 2 points ahead. 1 minute 50 to go.
That was just fantastic. Acorn had to bite on one of them, and so attacked. And we do get a timeout here. Waiting to see who it was from. But looks like it is, Anomaly taking this timeout, and that was just after that goal from Ethereal. I wonder, is with this, well, nobody's running too far ahead here. Let's see if I can hear. Looks like Avoid having some technical issues, I believe. So this is likely a technical and not so much a tactical. Although from the looks of it, these two teams are both in good spirit, and you can see why. I mean, they're both performing exceptionally well. And sometimes when you lose a game, you're losing away. They still feel pretty good about it, and nobody's losing yet, obviously. So neither team having to accept any sort of reality just yet. Both can kind of waffle in their hopes of winning this one, as it's still exceptionally close here, Retap.
Yeah, it's so close. Impossible to know which way it's going to go. Ethereal have the lead now, just barely. But, hey, we've seen that happen just now. And then we've seen Ethereal, normally take it back once again. What I'd really like to ask is Glean, you're here right now. Just a quick one. I know it's middle of the round still, so maybe you haven't been ready for this. But I just want to know, what is it that Ethereal have been doing to bring this one back and get this slight lead at the minute?
Well, they started just making more connections. In the beginning, we could see a little bit of their pass game was a little bit sloppy, rather. What was happening was, the one pass, the extra pass that they were trying to make was just not connecting. Either it was going a little bit astray, or the teammate could not make the grab. So once they started timing in those connections much better, we started seeing more consistency here from Ethereal, especially with that last bubble play with the cut. Exemplifying that, where they were able to get the extra pass off, able to send it in for that 2, tying it up, taking the lead here. And that's really been, I think, the major difference in why they were able to come back so quickly is those connections.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that, these guys. And it'll be interesting to see how that changes and everything with this timeout they're having right now. I mean, it's mid-round, but obviously with a player being out for a while, it can throw you off. Can throw off the mental game, coming a little bit distracted, a little bit frazzled. And maybe Anomaly will be coming into this a little bit more distracted, giving Ethereal more chances to get stuff going. But they are taking a minute. They're not rushing back into the game. Instead, you can see on the camera actually right now, Avoid there, taking a moment to get their head back in the game to work out what's going on before they go for this unpause. But yeah, I mean, we've seen some really good gameplay coming up. On the other channel, we do have, who is it? What we have at the minute. Dimmy, do you know what the schedule is for the day?
The other game is Zen versus Overkill. And over here on this channel, the winner of this game will move on to face Redshift. They get the first bye. Then the winner of that game will move on to face Instinct, who has 2 buys. And then the winner of that game goes to the finals. That's here on channel 1. We'll be following the top bracket on this channel. Ethereal Anomaly, then the winner versus Redshift, then the winner versus Instinct. Then over on channel 2, right now, Zen versus Overkill. The winner of that moves on to face Oceans, who got the 1 bye. The winner of that game will face Ignite, who got the 2 byes. And then, of course, the winner of that game will go on to the finals. Now, the anticipated finals matchup, of course, would be Instinct versus Ignite. Both teams having 2 rounds off. Don't have to run through a gauntlet. Don't have to win 3 in a row like these teams. The teams you're watching right now have to win 3 games in a row just to get to finals in the Elite Cup. So it kind of shows you the importance of placement in the cycle if you want an opportunity. Though the other side of that is if you finish first or second, as Instinct and Ignite did, you're guaranteed at least that bottom prize, that $100. If you lose that first game, you're still gonna come away with something. So it's kind of cool. So that's the point of the Elite Cup is to reward cycle placement with a better opportunity in the Elite Cup in the actual tournament to earn prizes. So that's kind of a little new thing we're doing here this season. And so far, the hype builds really well. The European Cup earlier, once we got the finals, the hype had built quite a bit, and we ended up with quite the show in the end.
Yeah, I can definitely attest to that. I was screaming in my chair over here, and the last matches getting so close. But yeah, I want to see more of that. Honestly, we got those 4 games now, isn't it? 4 rounds, right? 4 rounds over.
Yep.
The 2 channels going simultaneously for 3 matches, and then the finals where they all come together for it. So over in the other channel, it looks like we got Overkill winning versus Zen 17-5. A good confidence. Definitely could be one to watch out for. But we are going back into this game. The Unready is on pause. It's coming in again. And we'll be seeing in the last 1 minute 40 who is going to take this one back in. Is it going to be Anomaly getting that lead back again now they've had that break? Or is the Fear going to keep this lead they've gained and try and build it up to come into the next round with some more momentum? We'll see as Acorn gets a disc and takes their time. Not feeling rushed at the minute by that stack.
Yeah, this is a very passive defense and offense for both these teams. That stack hits that second pass quickly, but still get that pass off. W Talker on the far side took that pass from Big Bot, I do believe. Big Bot or Avoid. Acorn now with the far side has Big Bot on the left side at boot. Big Bot, though, had to back off to get it picked off. W Taco sending some back in. But a good read there by KFC. And there's a back stack there to pick it up. Single shot. Looking for a single shot here. Is that going to be on? No, it is. It is on. Off of the backboard. Hits the top corner pocket. And that's going to put his team up by 5.
Well, that is a critical point right there. That's huge. That is enough to bring them just around, right? I mean, it's not much chance. There's a chance they could get it back.
Goals, there's technically enough time, yeah.
Yeah, if they score, like, right now, if they hit it in straight away and get a point and another one straight away afterwards, if they can hit this right here. No! Oh no! Oh, Big Bot, unfortunately missing that disc. That could have been it they needed. Unfortunately, and a save means it's going to bring that one completely out of reach. That's so unlucky. The goal does come in, but normally it's just too late for them, as that is going to be the round ending before they come out. So unlucky, so close, but this first round is going to go to Ethereal by just 3 points.
Yeah, this is quite a good first round win here, especially how close that was for Anomaly getting that goal. They had a very, very good opportunity there. But with that, we have Glean. Let me hear the Glean teamers. We still need a better name for that, man. Glean, tell us what's going on.
Well, like I had mentioned a little bit earlier into this round when we took that timeout, we were seeing Ethereal with a little bit of a sloppy pass game, but once they started cleaning that up, it started looking really good. Primarily what was happening was Anomaly getting out to that early lead was they were punishing every one of those missed passes. They're a team that's been known for stacks for season upon season now, and even with a new roster, with the Void and W Taku coming in, they still consistently keep those stacks fast and on point. So that's why they were able to get out to that early lead that we were seeing, and where they had 5-7 points ahead of Ethereal. But once they started cleaning things up, both these teams looked to function on a high level, and why they were so close here is because of that capability. The communication was on point, the passes were on point. We saw a lot of great plays from the dunks to the passes, and the regrabs have also been extremely fast. So neither team can really get a solid advantage until just at the very end there where Ethereal takes it.
Thank you, Lee, for that. That was a phenomenal analysis there. It sounds like we're already ready to get back here into round 2. And what an exciting first round that was. Narrowly winning that one, Ethereal. So we will see these teams pop out for round 2. And also follow VR Master League on TikTok. We're putting out a lot of content suddenly over on the Tiki-Taki. As thank you for the raid there, Jay Walker with 23. As C. Jason starts this one strong, puts a 3 in from 9 meters out to give his team the early lead.
Yeah, early lead. Okay, they want to keep this going. They got that first round in the bag. They want round 2 to get this one secured nice and quick after that little break. But can they do it? Can they at all? Let's see. I mean, there's time. There's a lot of time. A lot of chances. They came so close in that first round, but no! Oh, the stun's coming out here. They take it back again, but lose it. KFC is chasing that one down. Ethereal's doing a great job holding them off right now. Normally, they just cannot get this disc in their hand right now, but they work it back, do a little reset, and that's what they need to get this play moving nice and fresh, so they're not under that pressure.
Yeah, this is a nice reset here. Slowly moving in, Void. He really wants to pull that defense out. Defense, though, not biting. Goes across the big bot. And just like that, single shot with the smoothest stuff you'll see since Thanksgiving. As that one careens its way around the bubble. Taco with the pickup and the send out. Good chain, though. The backline there. C. Jason stops it, and some disc movement here from Ethereal in the offensive zone as they set up once again. I mean, this is their MO. This is what they do. They get in and they start setting up.
Yeah, they do. They get set up. They play it smart. They're trying not to get caught up by the pressure with enemies, and do a good job of it. Honestly, if you look at the bottom, you can see on the minimap how spread out they are, and it works. Look at that, and that's an example of how it works. That is absolutely it. These guys spread out across the floor. They found the opening. They found the open lanes. Pass, dunk it in. If they're too close together, they're going to get caught up in that pressure. One player can mark one person, stun them out, move to the next person straight away. But by being this spread out across the floor, they can find the open person, get the pass going, and then slash it straight in. And that's definitely working out for them so far.
Oh, this relay here. Acorn, big bot. Ooh, Acorn holds on for just a moment too long. That right there looks like a miscommunication. A nice backline there. Avoid picks it up, sends it up. Taco looking for the end. As big bot below, the big bot moves as that pass comes in. Nice recovery here though by Avoid. Single shot comes out. Big setup there. Big bot hits it. Bottom corner pocket. They finally find themselves onto the board here. It took them 2.5 minutes, but that they can rest on and start moving forward with.
Yeah, definitely something to maybe switch that momentum around a little bit. But they need to start doing it, definitely. Because they don't want to get caught up in momentum from Ethereal. Like, at the start of this round, it looked like Ethereal could be just taking this away, running away with it. But now, maybe they hold them back a bit more. Still, Ethereal does have the disc. They are still getting that pass. It's nice and clean, not missing a single one here. As there's the sack pressure is on them, though. You've got to watch these guys. They are fast, and they'll come right for you. Coming for blood. That is a beautiful stack, and a beautiful shot of the goal. 3 points coming in from Acorn, planting that seed in, and growing that one right up. That is going to be what they need. Not to be in the lead, but to match them neck and neck.
Yeah, they come back. They were down 0-5 or 5-0, and they come back 5-5. Anomaly making a statement with that one. There's still 6.5 to go in the second round. Ethereal want to finish this 1-2 because, of course, the more rounds you play these early games, the longer this tournament ends up being for you. There's a shot there off the post from Avoid. Good recovery there by Big Butt, sending behind the goal in the hands of Acorn. Acorn across to Avoid. Avoid back to Acorn, and they will hit that one for the 2, putting them in the lead for the first time in this round, 7-5.
Yeah, what a nice job by so far. They're really doing a good job of pulling this one back. They've taken it back from 5-0 to 7-5. A very, very clean return. Clean answer. But will it hold? We're only 4 minutes into this round. Ethereal did get the first round. If they can pull it back like this, if it normally can keep this up, they're going to be in a really good spot coming into the second half, or even to the last round here if they can get it back. But see Jason with the disc, again pulling it back, finding the open lanes, finding the opening passes, as KFC now moving apart. No pressure on them so far, so they're going to take their time, find the open pass, but along the other side, the pressure is on. Who's open? That's who's open! It's the Jason! He saw Jason, he slammed it in, and they do get another point back. Again, neck and neck.
The goalie came out to challenge that cross pass, but he was I wonder if he didn't get the trajectory off the geo that he thought he was. Sometimes that'll happen. You throw yourself off. You're throwing yourself one direction, you go another. Because he didn't look that close from the angle I had on it, which was pretty good from the side. There's now a quick relay here from Anomaly, sending this one in. Acorn across to W Taco. Taco will back that one out into the hands of Avoid. As you see, they're playing very, not very aggressive right now. Very patient, very considerate. As a setup there, oh, look at that.
Whoa.
See, Jason, did he literally lunge forward in real life? Like, did he hit his knees? You see how much movement he was stunned out.
He flew. He flew. He definitely like committed something to that, because that was stay safe out there, guys. Yeah, and definitely, I mean, the speed. I mean, do you see the speed of the cut? Do you see the speed of that cut? These guys going right at it right now. Ethereal bringing this one back to neck and neck once again. This is a game of even, a game of each side just winning 1 point back. The other side responds exactly the same. No one's able to get a strong lead yet, but so much time still to go. Who is going to be the side who does take this at the end? We'll have to see as another joust comes out from Anomaly.
Oh, another quick relay. These relays are working for Anomaly, and you see Ethereal's even trying to get them red, but it's almost like Anomaly has so many different variations of the relay. It's kind of, it's difficult, I think, for teams to read it as a big set. Oh, big bot. Oh, what a stop. C. Jason sideways, gang. Gets that one stopped. I don't know what that was. Is he on a bungee cord? Is that what this is? Is that how he's doing this? Unbelievable. Are you kidding me? Wow. KFC finally gets it in. Third time is a charm, but it cannot go understated. C. Jason's performance in the goal here is quite unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. These guys are crushing it. Every one of them is so strong. But when you have someone like C. Jason here, yeah, I agree. With 9 points to their name already in this game. Looking right clean, the leader in those points region. But single shot now, working it behind, dodging around. They're taking their time, getting that disc out again. The resets, the passes are so clean by Ethereal. They've got all the time still. They've got 2.5 minutes to go. Although they're not in the lead just yet, they still do have the time to get there. But a very fierce defense is holding them back. No! Cry again, sitting upside down underneath that goal. Again, the dunk comes in. That's like the third time we've seen that move come out, and the third time it's worked successfully. Back to neck and neck.
It's not often I can actually point out where the coverage is breaking down. Big Bot did not have that lane covered. He did not have that man covered at all. He was in the spot. That was his coverage right there. Although it looks like he was splitting coverage maybe. Now that I'm watching the replay, maybe splitting coverage between that player and the one at the shield. But that's when you've got a player on the goal like that, that's dunk meta, and you've got to shut them down. You can't give them free opportunities like that, especially when they're positioned in a way your goalie can't help it. It's Taco, bring this one in, go behind the goal there. They love these front side. Acorn hits it, and they're back in the lead.
Yeah, back in the lead. These guys looking very clean. 2 points up now. Definitely a lot of time still though to respond. Ethereal are not in a great spot. They only have that time. They need to make sure they play clean. If any more goals get scored against them, they're going to be in a real bad spot here. But see Jason with the disc, setting it up. No! Straight to the hands of Avoid. Avoid is going to send that one back for a clear. They chase it down. There is a player there to take it in hand. Now the stun comes out. Cry makes you cry with those hits, those getting that disc away. Can they get it clear? Can they get a shot of their own coming in? They have 1 minute 20 to go. The long shot comes down underneath, but Big Bot is there to chase that one down and take it back.
Ethereal, their clears are looking like they're starting to panic a little bit. They need to button down on these as they get a big opportunity here. KFC long heap! Are you kidding me? Chicken is on the menu tonight, boys. 1 point lead here to Ethereal. They have just taken lead with less than a minute to go.
These 3 points, man. These 3 points, they're game-changing. They're absolutely game-changing. But 40 seconds to go here. This is where it all counts. If they can get a goal here, it's still in the game, round 3. If Anomaly cannot get a goal, they will be out of this tournament completely right now. So here we go. Working on the attack. No, missing the disc. Unfortunately, the stack are chasing it down. 28 seconds to go as Single Shot takes it out again. There's the clear. Going all the way out back into the hands of Cry. Cry clears it upfield again. 20 seconds to go now. Every second is so important. All Ethereal need to do is hold out here.
Oh
If
my.
they get another goal, it'll be great. And that's it. That is the securing goals. Cry is going to hit that one in. And that's all they need to get them this game in the bag. Round 1, round 2, and now with a 3-point lead. They're going to be the first team that we see going forward to the next round, while Anomaly will be leaving the competition here.
Yeah, unfortunately, Anomaly's night is over. Ethereal will be moving on. Excuse me, to face Redshift. After that, Glean. Before we move on, let the people know I mean, we saw a lot. We saw a lot in that. What did you see from where you were sitting?
I saw two very different teams with two very different rosters that are equally so talented, but some similarities. Both these teams love to play this aggressive double stack defense, which we saw work out a lot for Anomaly because they have a lot of speed and they're known for a lot of speed. On the other side, Ethereal, very consistent with their passing, their breaking down of defense. They love their spacing plays. They love to draw the defense as far out as possible to the very limits before they start making their passes inside. And both these teams were playing very disciplined when they had the advantage. They decided to back things out, play it slow, make sure they make the most of opportunity, and that you can see that's due to the respect of not only the goalies, but also just the general defense that both these teams play. They need to respect that or else they're not going to score and they're going to get punished every single time. We saw a couple times with Anomaly with their speed able to get all the way down the field before Ethereal could even get one across the halfway point. So both these teams with a lot of respect for each other, but also phenomenal gameplay from both of them, as Ethereal, like you said, takes this at 2.
Yeah, phenomenal gameplay, and what I was just looking at there on the stream. There's total possession time was much closer than I expected it to be in the end, especially when I was looking at it earlier on, and it was Ethereal with over double while they were behind quite a bit. But now they did Anomaly did bring that back up. But yeah, we are going to move on to that next round. We're going to try to get into it as quick as possible here on this very special venue showcase here, the North American Elite Cup for Cycle 1 Season 5. We will have Redshift versus Ethereal here in just a minute. Do not go anywhere.
Yes.
Easy going right there. One more to go.
And welcome back.
Oh,
Let's give you a warm welcome. Hello, hello, everybody. Hope you have your subwoofers on. Somebody's happy. We got a little over. We got a bunch of you here watching this evening for this North American Elite Cup. Right now, Redshift versus Ethereal. Ethereal just beating some other team right before this. Anomaly. My goodness. I'm a huge fan of Anomaly, too. That's just how today is. But, of course, once again, I'm Monsieur Demouy, joined by Retep to my right and Glean to my left. And hopefully we have a game starting here soon. Retep, especially after what we just saw from Ethereal and how hard fought that game was. I wonder if Redshift having that bye is going to have kind of an advantage here, maybe.
I don't know, because I mean, Ethereal are warm now. You know, they came into that one looking a little bit messier. They had the possession time. They did not get the goal conversions, and they worked into it. They worked it up. They managed to work it out, and under the pressure of the spotlight, they were able to get there. So honestly, it can make all the difference. I mean, they're warm. I'm sure that the Redshift have also had their own warm up, but can you replicate the intensity of a real casted matches where that match actually matters? Yeah, because I'm sure that even Ethereal had the warm-up before their game, but they weren't really hitting it. They weren't hitting their stride until the later part of it. And in fact, almost towards the end of the second round is when they really came into their game. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It could be a very different game here, though. Coming in all fresh again. Redshift, absolute monsters in the ring. Ethereal, we've already seen how good they can play and their incredible control. I'm just pumped to see how it's going to go.
I'm very excited to see them kick off here. Redshift on the left in orange, Zuck, Citizen, Caesar, and Steel Skydiver, the Steel Curtain himself, as Steel will get a touch there, sending us it out. Good chain in. Steel with it, long shot. Ooh, off the inside of the post. That is almost an amazing way to start this game. A KFC, oh, cannot get it played here. Does get it slapped through.
Yeah, slapped through, a shot at the goal, and the goal goes in! That is going to be the first one of the game. A nice 2 points to get Ethereal going, as they do come in strong.
Oh, I'm clipping that. Oh my goodness. A redirect? I mean, it does turn it into a 2, but a redirect? Really? I will take it.
That's mad. That was mad. That was definitely a clean way to start off this game. Hey, you know, there's a lot of time still. A lot of time here. We're literally in the first few seconds of the game. Sure, they come out of the gate strong. Sure, Ethereal are looking good this early, but we'll have to see how things go when either team finds their stride. Redshift stops that attack coming through. CJ, no, stolen again by, oh, didn't we? How do I say that name, bruv?
Which name? Oh, Citizen.
Citizen.
That is Citizen.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. You thought of that. That makes sense. As Steel Diver does take that one up for an attack. XQX?
Zucks brings that one in and will plant it. Getting Redshift's first goal of the game here. As yes, that is Zucks and Citizen there. The two of them have actually been playing together for years at this point. In fact, I was on a team with them for a couple weeks back in season 1, I believe.
Oh, dude, we have history. Great, because I would have pronounced that so wrong. I'm so glad I asked. As they are going to take that one up now. There is Caesar with the disc. I can say that one as they work up again. Citizen, no! Sending them on field, but straight into the hands of KFC. Careful where these discs go as they do get a stack together. Going for the dribble. Can they secure it again? Though the stack is broken up almost immediately, unfortunately. And there is Redshift taking that one back again and clearing it through.
Yeah, Zuck's the Citizen. Citizen long shot is just high. Will be recovered by that defense there. See Jason with the pickup. Also, another fun fact, one of Zuck's first teams back in ESL. I don't remember the name of the team itself, but they were all styled after his name. It was Zuck's, Ducks, Bucks, you know, all sorts of different variations of Zuck's. As a long heave here, is that going to be on? Oh, just barely off. As it bounces down to the floor, good recovery here. That will be Steel Skydiver picking it up. No, not quite. Actually, Cry with it with a clear.
There's a clear, working back now. No, not getting out just yet. Caught in the middle. Who's going to get it? It is Redshift. Still on neck and neck so far, but looking to change that right now if they can, as they work back. Taking their time. A nice reset there. Not finding their other passes. The only open pass was the one at the back. So they work forward now, forming this little space across the floor. Nice pass up to Caesar. Back around again. So far, not in any kind of rush to get these attacks going. And although the pressure is on, it's not too intense. They're being held back, but they're playing it a little bit safe. And
oh, wow.
Whoa! Oh my god, no, never mind. What a turnaround. Citizen just absolutely takes that slow pace and whips it back in their face, going for a bounce board shot that no one expected to get that one in.
Yeah, hitting the cone there. Those are hard to read as a goalie. Because in that moment, you sometimes you wonder, is that a missed shot? Were they going for the steep angle and went wide? Is that a pass? I didn't realize there's someone below me. Or is that going to be a shot off the cone? It's a big turnover here. Caesar, long shot. The showstopper himself hits it 29 meters out, putting Redshift up by 5.
Wow, up by 5. That is going to be significant this early on. They're getting some momentum going for them. And we saw coming right out of the gates, the Ethereal looking like they could be getting some, could be warmed up, could be feeling good. But since then, Redshift have taken this game and made it their own. They're doing good. Definitely very good, but we're not even into the end of the first half of this round so far. There is so much time here for either side to get their momentum going, get their groove on, and right now it could be Ethereal doing that as Cry is going to go for that clear. The stack is there perfectly. The open free. No, the stun comes out too early. Unfortunately, they do recover in time and get the reset, but the open free has been missed, and Caesar takes it back and clears it away.
That was phenomenal disc movement, and then Caesar got the big grab, and wow. Ethereal is playing on the literal edge of their ability, the tip. I mean, they cannot play any better without starting any quicker, any harder, without doing that thing where you start missing your passes. They're right at the edge, and somehow Redshift can still turn that around on them as we are halfway through this first round. A 7-point lead here to Redshift as KFC sends that one through into the hands of Cry. Cry wants to bring this one in. It's 2 in the bubble. They've got a 2v2 here. Cry, move it in. Bringing it in is going to bring it in. Actually, the far side corner pocket there. Quite the run. And that's a second goal here in the first round to Ethereal.
Yeah, nice done bringing it back. Another point. That's definitely going to make all the difference for them here. Or at least it could. It's going to make a huge difference, I'll tell you that, if they can get this momentum coming forward and get some more points. Work out what it is they need to stop Redshift, especially when they have you there. But they are going to work it up again. No! Back to the hands of single shots! The goal is open! No, it's not in the light. I saw the player hiding there. But regardless, the shot comes out, but no! Seal Skydiver dives out of the goal, and the Seal fists are going to meet that face to go and get that beautiful defense, aggressive defense out of their hands.
When that disc loose for a little bit longer than anybody was anticipating. Steel Skydiver with pick up, Cry pressuring. Good pass over there to Zuck. Zuck's quite right down to Citizen, who wanted to drive. He was about to drive that 1v4 and got picked off by the first. So this one is cleared out. Respect, but that was quite ambitious. As they a big opportunity here. KFC gets it in for the 2, and just like that, Ethereal is within 3.
Yeah, back within 3 points. And with 3 minutes to go, more than 3 minutes, there's a lot that can happen here. A lot of the game can be changed, but we'll see. Again, Redshift get this one again. They have the QB joust right now. Steel Skydiver, a lovely pass over there to Zuck. Nailed it. As Caesar works one up again, Dobson diving, and oh no! What a save! What a save coming out there! Oh my god, that was incredible.
Yeah, I cannot believe C. Jason made that stop there, bottom corner pocket. Those are tough. A single shot, long heave here. Is that going to be? Oh, no, big stop there. Zox gets in the way of that one. Trying to send it out through the near side tube. Not going to happen. This crowd gets picked up off of the back of the head of single shot there. The teammate, single shot, trying to go to KFC. A little miscommunication. KFC was just cutting in at that moment. So he's able to play that one. Gets it over here to Cry. Big stun there. Big setup over to C. Jason. Looking for a cut. Has a cut. Goes across the one-timer from KFC. And they are back within one.
Back within 1 point. Okay, this is a turnaround. This is a change of pace. Ethereal are starting to pull this one back. We were just talking before this game with our incredible mod on hand, who we do love very much, Aero Knight, hiding here to tell us all our info and tell us when we're wrong, and also to help make sure everything runs smoothly, telling us that every game here should be pretty close. In this tournament, due to the way it's run, everyone should be close to the next seeded team when they play them, and we can see it. We can see how that is so close. I mean, look at these guys. They were in 1 point, and a beautiful save there stops it from being any closer, from being 1 point the other way, because they just barely stopped that one. Now it's community attack coming in. The shot, no, the stun comes out, keeping this one within that 1 point difference as we come into the last 2 minutes of the round.
That chain was coming through. They knew they had that leech on them, but they could not shake it. They were trying so hard as Zox. Trying to send that one in. That's off of the head. Disc is loose up at the ceiling there. Zox gets it back, then sends it across. Trying to get it over to his pal Citizen, though. It's not close enough. Single shot off a chain, but there. Gives it away to Steel Scott around the back line. Sends it back to Caesar here. A lot of changing of hands right now in nearly a tie game. As that's a shot goes wide. Disc is loose here. Cry trying to get there. No. The Dusty from Caesar. He's going to opt to send that one back to Steel Scott around the back line. Minute and a half to go here. Redshift up by 1 currently. If they get another goal here, it's going to be push them even further ahead, make it harder for Ethereal to come back in the first round. But they opt to once again send it back here, as they know if they run the clock enough, that can be that can really put this one away. As Caesar drawing that defense out across here, Citizen, big cut over to Zox. Oh, off the post, heartbreaker there as it will turn around. KFC with a clear.
Yeah, KFC with the clear. Oh, that field now. There's this open goal, and they get that one in. See Jason once again. We saw this last round. The 3-pointer completely changing the game. They've done it again. The 3 points at the last second, changing the game, not 1 behind, but now 2 up. They are doing a phenomenal job turning these games around, but 45 seconds to go, that's a lot of time for Redshift to get 1 goal. That's all they need.
A quick pass here, Citizen, near side, going over to Caesar. Caesar sending it up, has Citizen, Zox, I apologize. The backside without the steal. They have numbers right now if they don't stop moving in. Citizen stunned out. What a play there, KFC. That was clutch. They turn this around. If they get a goal here, that'll put this round away. They are looking to ice it, and they do. Pour the buckets out. They have a 4-point lead here with, there's only going to be, 1 second on the clock. So that right there means Ethereal will be taking the first round.
Yeah, taking the first round. That is how you play a good game. That's how you turn this around. Ethereal coming in so strong. And again, it wasn't the first half of the round that was their strongest. It was the second one. They've worked into this. Glean, tell me, buddy, what was it that they changed up there to get them that round and get them all significantly better play in the second half?
Well, a lot of this game is adjusting to what the other team is throwing at you. In the beginning, we saw this man defense from Redshift being brutal against Ethereal. Caesar especially, either he's got the hands the size of cinder blocks, or he's just that good at picking pockets, because a number of times we saw him manage to get the disc in a one-on-one situation and turn that around for Redshift. So that brought them out to a very early lead. But on the other hand, after Ethereal started syncing up once again, they started connecting. Once they're on a roll, I've known Ethereal to be a very strong team, and a team that does not like to let that roll go away or that rhythm. So they started showing a lot of what Anomaly showed us in last game. They started getting a lot of these fast break points. They used their stacks, used their speed to get all the way down the field, make sure that they could get those points, and time again, it was working out for them. Inside the bubble, they started making those connections that they needed to as well. It was a beautiful demonstration as they brought it all the way down to the wire, taking this first one here.
Thank you, Glean, very much. Also, if you are playing, Echo Bingo, you'll notice Ethereal only 1 egg away from Bingo. Single shot just needs an assist, and then we'll have no zeros on the board. Steals, but we don't count those. As first touch is going to go to Ethereal. Sent in, good pickup there. See Jason. Ooh, big stun there. That was clutch from Caesar. Zux picks it off and sends it out.
Yeah, sending that one out. Now they have a chance. A single shot sends it up. No. Taking it back. Do some nice, clean passes in their own side. But they lose control for a second. They recover it. But it is a bad sign here. The pressure is on for them. They need to make sure they don't get overwhelmed by the momentum against them. Or not momentum against them. It's for them at the minute. They just need to not get too stressed out by the fact that they've got this round. They're so close to this win. They need to keep things up. As they do get it up. There is a chance. This is what they need. This will help them out for sure. And it does. A shot above, a shot to the shield. I can't even get my words straight, but that was a beautiful goal.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying, didn't we? You understand what I'm trying
You
to say
caught
here.
me there. I was like, what is she saying? Like, did his accent get that thick? No. Excuse me. That was very funny. 1 minute off of the clock here. Ethereal with a 2-point lead. After they won that first round. That is a big start here, and they get a turnover here. Cry sending us one over in. Oh, the setup there, looking to get it to single shot, but Caesar gets a pick off in the clear out. This one is through mid, all the way down. Another flat bounce off the back wall there, but it'll be in the hands once again of the defense. Cry with the pick off, sends it out into the hands of KFC. Wants to line up a shot here. He gets a single bounce. Is that going to be on? No, it goes just wide, but has a single shot in the bubble. Who will plant it for the 2? They have a 4-point lead, just like that.
Yeah, just like that. Again, coming into this round, 4 points up. Redshift dropping behind, but they need to make sure that they do not let this momentum build against them. You know, losing that first round is definitely going to hurt the mental game, and if they lose it even more here, this could be very bad for them. It starts to build more and more points. You don't want Ethereal to carry away with these points, but so far, they're doing good. They have a lot of time. They're passing it very cleanly upfield. They dodged that stack at the last second. Very nicely done. Reset it back out again. They're working this up and playing it clean at the minute. Spreading out in a square formation across the floor to make sure that everyone is finding these passes. A great stack there. A great attack, though. A great defense. Even better, pressuring this disc away from them. They recover it again. Working up. Still being held away by the defense, not letting them get any points, and that one is going to be a stun. That means it is going to be dropped from anyone's hands and have to get a quick pass away if they're going to keep control.
This is some serious aggression. Oh, that ding off the inside of the post. Some serious aggression here from the Ethereal defense. They're playing way out of the bubble here. Not a defense setup you usually see, particularly when a team is in the lead. Usually you see that kind of aggression when a team is behind and need the points. But instead, they're hell-bent on finishing this one in 2. As we have 3 minutes off of the clock. Redshift still scoreless here. As a setup here, Zox far side, bringing it in, 1v3. And see Jason will get a clean stop there as Cry picks it off, clears it out. They have the chain after it. KFC in the air. Oh, cannot get the grab on it. Disc is still loose, and it will be sent away by Citizen.
Yeah, sent away by Citizen. Taking it now again. Can they recover it? No, they're going to hold it away. Redshift, no, back in! No! Oh, unfortunate there for the side of Redshift. The Ethereal just take that one back again, and with a series of very quick passes, they get that one back to another point now. 4 minutes down, 6 minutes. Sorry, 6 minutes to go. What is going on? It's midnight, didn't we? It is midnight. My brain has stopped working and functioning. I need to take a minute to like walk away and like get some air because I'm missing oxygen. But 6 points, 6 minutes. Ethereal doing really, really good here as we do see a pause coming out. Redshift maybe taking a little bit of a mental reset. I don't see anyone else having tech issues as far as I can see, so it could be that mental reset. I mean, if they lose this round, they are out of the tournament. Ethereal would have knocked out their second person. So they're maybe looking to make sure that does not happen. Glean, pulling you in again. I know it's only 3 minutes into this round, but you've had 3 minutes to watch it. Hope you've been keeping those notes, because I want to know, what is it that Ethereal are doing so right at the minute that Redshift cannot get a single point?
I mean, it's just a matter of them firing on all cylinders. They've found what they need to do in order to try and take this back. You can see them actually practicing the stacks here in the arena during this timeout, which has been such a critical part of their offense so far, just making sure that they can get down the field and score. Once again, these fast break points are just the main reason why they've been scoring so much, and you see them dancing a little bit as well. These players are just, when they get into a rhythm, I've said it before, when Ethereal gets in a rhythm, they just have a way of making sure that they don't let things go. they just keep snowballing, keep going, keep going. I appreciate Redshift taking this time out, especially because you don't want that momentum to slip away from you, and being down 6 points, 2 gold deficit in the second round, you certainly don't want that to get away from you here. But they're just in a different zone right now. I can't really, as a player, you can't really describe that feeling of being in the zone except you know what it is. Everything just works for you. You read everything properly. You understand where the enemy passes are going, and when you're in sync as a whole team like this, it's the greatest feeling. And really, everything goes your way. And I think that's what's happening for Ethereal right now.
Thank you, Glean. As yeah, presuming this is a tactical. I'm out here from Redshift. Tactical. We'll take a moment to push the socials here. VR Master League on TikTok, VR Master League on Instagram, and then of course the YouTube channel, Echo Arena Master League is the name of the YouTube channel, Echo Arena Master League. But we've been doing a lot of work with short form content, though. Do expect some more longer form highlight reels to be coming out, particularly in regards to the Challenger Cups and the League Cups here over the next few weeks on the YouTube channel. But for now, we were basically experimenting with a new format of just really phenomenal plays, really nice 15, 30-second clips, and I'm putting them out short form over there on the other socials. And so far, going all right. So follow us on TikTok. Excuse me, VR Master League, although that is the overall VRML TikTok. There is no Echo Arena VRML TikTok. So you'll also see Onward and Pavlov stuff there as well. But we are publishing a lot of Echo content to it as of this past week. So yeah, go give us a follow there on TikTok. Also on Instagram, VR Master League. And once again, the YouTube is almost to 3,000 users. I believe we wanted to hit 2,500 by finals last season. And as we're in the end of the end of the first cycle here, we're almost to 3K. So it'd be cool if we hit that. I think we're at like 2,920. So if you have not followed us on the YouTube there, it is Echo Arena Master League on YouTube. Search that up and give us a subscribe, a follow, whatever word they use on that particular platform. Hit the button and get updated with all the cool content we're putting out there all the time, including the interviews that you've been seeing this weekend, which is headed by the man here in the booth with me, Retap, who does an awesome job with those, gets those coordinated. Even though he's not in all of them, he's there to coordinate all of them, and we are of course grateful for that.
I'll do it for you, Jimmy. Do it for you.
Yeah.
No, that's fun. I love the interviews. I love chatting to the teams because it's like getting back to the it's great seeing the players play and seeing them in game and getting to know their strats. But when you actually talk to them, it's like, damn, they actually have personalities. They all make jokes and stuff. They talk about the different moves they're pulling out. I love it. I want to do more of them. We're talking about getting people in, the more of that if we can, more personal stuff, so that we can all meet all these teams and be like, damn, real people behind the bot, huh? Cool beans. But yeah, I mean, while we're doing that, this is going to be right on time for the unpause to come in. Time to see what can happen here. They do have 6 minutes to go. 6 points down. A lot of time for Redshift to come back, but they need to start making it happen, and they need to start right now if they're not going to let Ethereal get carried away with these points.
And as we get started here, 6 minutes to go here in the second round, Citizen, we're looking for the relay here. Send that one up for Caesar. Incidentally bounces across to Zux, who will reset it here to Steel Scott over on the back line. Steel sending this one in. Ooh, has to get that pass across. A single shot. Had that red. And Citizen will once again send it to Steel Scott Evers. Once again, we're seeing that really aggressive bubble play here from Ethereal, though now they've kind of backed off a little bit and put that chain away. Now just have the one man out. But now an opportunity here, 3v3. Bring it in. Citizen, a shot. But it gets stopped there in the bubble. I believe that was C. Jason once again. Somehow Zuck's coming away with this one, sending it up. Beyond the goal there to Caesar. Will hit it for the 2. And there you go. Redshift have finally found themselves onto the board here in round 2, 4.5 minutes in. They've cut the lead down to 4.
Okay, so this is where it counts. They've had that mental reset, and now you have to work out when coming back from that, has it worked? Because it needs to really make a difference. And it looks like, from that first minute, that it has. which is going to be so important as they take the disc back once again. Caesar the long shot, bouncing back. Can they recover in time? They stack there. No, it is going to be Karai getting that one, but the missed pass gives another opportunity.
Oh, no.
They work it up now. There's a shot behind. Steele gets it up, and Steele, Skydiver, shoots that one into the goal, bouncing up, and now just 2 points apart in a minute and a half.
That was a wonderfully placed shot there from Steel Skydiver with the hook on the floor. Sends it up and dings it on the way, and that's the kind of ding you love to hear. As 4.5 minutes to go here in the second round. Of course, first round did go to Ethereal, and as far as placement goes, Ethereal are the underdogs in this game, technically speaking, as KFC. Long shot there, but that gave Steel Skydiver enough time to get into that lane. The clear, not good. See Jason with the pickup in the near side trap, sending this one up. KFC's not able to get there. The disc is loose. Is that on it? No, it's going to go just wide. But they do have a player in the area. Will be Zux, though, picking it up and sending it out. But they're in the hands of C. Jason on the back line.
Yeah, backline again, working this up. See Jason passing around, trying to get this. Again, we're seeing that square formation on that minimap as they do spread apart. Being broken up as soon as I say that. Now back into that square. We can see spread across. It gives them that time. 2 players front, 2 players back. Spread across left and right. So they're really far away so that you can't mark everyone. You can see that player trying there. And they see the shot. No! What a shot at the goal! Oh my god, that was incredible. That was a beautiful cut. Absolutely lasing that player past the defense and then straight into the goal. Ethereal keeping back that 4-point lead.
Yeah. Ethereal really wants to end this one in 2. They don't want to, they don't want to exert themselves too much because the winner of this game has the, the pleasure of taking on Instinct, a fresh Instinct in the next round. Oh, Citizen almost coming away with that one, but KFC gets to clear it out. Good stack, but Steele on the back line gets it sent in again. Nice setup there to Caesar. Has the open goal. No, did not take the shot. Zux loses handle. Somehow Citizen comes away with that cleanly. I don't know how that happens. But Caesar will opt to reset it there to Steele on the back line. Steele sending us one in. Hitting Citizen. Oh, he goes for it, but C. Jason says no. But Citizen says, well, actually, yes. And puts it in. They're back within 2.
Back within 2 points here. Okay, keeping it interesting for us. They are really, really putting on a show right now. 2.5 minutes to go. 2 points apart. Anything can happen here. 1 free point from Redshift is going to make it the same difference that we saw happening last round from Ethereal. But there's Ethereal again. Dodging across the floor, dodging and weaving. That player just cannot get the stun off on them. Instead, they do get the stun themselves. A beautiful show of what can happen. But there they are again, walking this one up. There is Zuck. The shot, the one-on-one. No, they're going to pass it instead. Looking behind the goal, and Caesar takes it in. And now, that's what they need to bring them back. 2 points, and now 0 points apart. 8 all, 2 minutes to go. Fresh game.
Yeah, this is Ethereal really want to close this out in 2, but Redshift is not going to allow that to happen. If there's one thing anybody and everybody knows about this Redshift team, they can surprise you a lot. They are exceptionally talented. As Can't Cry with it in the far side trap. Pass here to C. Jason, a chain. Very active. They're not overcommitting here. They commit to that one, but still get back to defense and just more disc movement here from Ethereal. Cry handles it there on the far side, sending it up. KFC looking for a cut. Doesn't really have one, so a light back out there to see Jason pulls Zux out of the play. A little miscommunication there will turn into a turnover for Redshift. They clear it out. That chain is good to pick it up. Steel Skydiver immediately under assault. Get someone back to mid, where KFC will scoop it. Up here to Cry. Well, I thought he was going to take that open shot, did not, but maybe another opportunity as he shoots his way up to the bubble here, sends it down to the floor. And then to see Jason look for a cut, doesn't find it, and it's loose again.
Yeah, they lose once again. They take it back. No, losing that one. Single shot. Passing across to KFC. KFC's walking this one up. Then they find the pass behind. They can. They shot the goal. It goes in. Oh, unfortunate. Steel Skydiver headbutts it away, but then it goes through anyway. Straight through their head, so you get for having a hollow head. And unfortunately, that does mean that we are now 2 points ahead. Hey, Ethereal could win the game right now. This could be it. They seriously could win the game right here. If they win this round, then we will see Redshift knocked out of the tournament. But Redshift have 30 seconds to win this back, and they can do it if they work fast, and they work right now. Oh, no. As they do lose this straight away to Cry. Cry is going for the clear. Can they recover it? No, it is going to get sent through again. Missed by that player. All the way upfield. No, they need to get it back in 15 seconds as Caesar has the disc. This could be it. 14 seconds. Sent outfield again. See, saving up. The shots. The goal goes in. They take it in like that. Redshift are going to be bringing us to that round 3 at the last second.
Wow. And just like that, we are going to have a round 3 off of that one from Citizen. The man himself, Glean. What a surprising end to that round.
You know, I'm not surprised at all at this point. We saw it in CC. We saw that amazing last-second 3 from Dash on Ace to bring them into a win there. At this point, I've come to expect just these insane last-minute shots because they happen all the time nowadays. That's just how talented all the players up here at the upper echelon of Echo Arena have gotten to. The scoring capability on all these players is incredible, and sometimes intentionally, when the clears are coming through, they take the long shot anyway because they know the bounces and they know exactly where to hit it. And you can see that in a lot of the tough angle shots that these teams are taking. Redshift especially are loving those really close angle, really steep angle shots because it's where the goalie doesn't expect it. You can see a lot of what Ethereal is doing too is very similar shots. Not as often as Redshift, but it just makes it so hard for the goalie to try and read those, to get a hand on those, because they're in such awkward positions for the goalie to look to, that it's working out so well for them. And of course, Citizen clutching up there at the very end with that 3. Phenomenal work. And quite honestly, Redshift, they punished every little mistake that Ethereal made, and that let them back into this. Once they were able to get that little mistake out of Ethereal and then start making those extra shots, it was working out phenomenally for them.
And thank you for that, Glean. As I do agree, you saw Redshift punishing a lot of those mistakes from Ethereal, as few as Ethereal was making. Oh, shot there off the inside of the post. Not going to happen, though, as it gets scooped away. And KFC with a clear here, retap.
Yeah, the clear through. Oh, I'm still hyped up from that last point. We're still going to be coming in for an... I'm so pumped for this last round. It's so pumped. We've seen the absolute clutch round 1 from Ethereal. Absolutely clutch round 2 win from Redshift. Now coming in. Who's going to get in? It is going to be Ethereal starting off this round nice and strong. And they take that one in for 2 points.
Yeah, that's Ethereal looking to... well, they couldn't do it in 2, so they intend to do it in 3 here as they get the first goal there. Single shot from C. Jason. As they want to be the ones to go on to take on Instinct, the topic of the chat at the moment. A Steel Skydiver sending that one to the far side tube. That's not good. It's off the mark. It will turn over. CJson with the pick off. It gives it right back. But then CJ, he gets it right back. The KFC up to Cry. Cry open. Excuse me, not an open goal. Steel Skydiver was there, ready and waiting. And is unable to get that clear out. It's back in the hands of Ethereal here as they send this one back to the back line of KFC.
Yeah, KFC at the disc again. It holds us back. Passing across again. Really doing a nice job so far of holding down the disc and not getting pressured as they're not getting rushed. They pass across. Oh, a messed up pass though. They do recover it in time. But now KFC is going to need to find another pass option nice and fast. They do. This could be good. They work it up. Cry looks for a shot and cut. They do find it and see Jason on the top. Takes that one in. That does mean they are now 4 points up. Starting off this round with a nice, strong lead.
Nice placement there from C. Jason off of the far side post. Bouncing its way in. Excuse me, as we now have 2 minutes off the clock here in this third round. A 4-point lead to Ethereal. Redshift need to get some points on the board here. Need to break that ice, as it were. Caesar, that's not how you're going to do it there. Pass was off, though. Caesar, good recovery. The chain with Steel Skydiver. Then Zox mishandles that. But gets it right back up to Caesar. Caesar has Citizen cutting in. He's not getting stunned, so you will back the Caesar. Will back that one out to Steel Skydiver once again here on the back line. They'll try again here and back. Instead, this time it's near side. Citizen jukes his way in. The shot is off the post. Cry sends that one down to the floor, presumably trying to get that one out of the zone. Caesar with a good pickup again. Maybe an opportunity to catch him in transition. No. It will be single shot with the clear.
Yeah, single shot, clearing that one out again. KFC taking that one up all the way down. It could be in. No, it's not quite in just yet. Instead, they are going to be single shot, taking that one back up. Dancing behind. Cry with the disc. Cry working both across their teammate. KFC, no! Just missing that disc. Unfortunately, it's not going to go in just yet. So they are working this one up. Okay, take the shot. KFC back again, not going in. Back to steal Skydiver's hand. They're going to try and get this one cleared.
The clear is not good. Will be collected by Jason. Now sending that one up to Cry, bringing it up. 1v1, loses a handle. Good play there. That was Steel Skydiver, comes out to challenge. Stops that one from going in, and then the send out, though, hits that ridge there. That is every player's worst enemy. The clear comes right back in, but Cry gets stopped up. Caesar, long shot, goes low. We'll get a flat bounce. Those are dangerous. A couple of stunts here. That is why Zucks gets it in for the 2. That is the first goal here from Redshift in the 3rd round. Took them 3.5 minutes. Get that one on the board.
Sorry. Yes, on the board. Definitely what they need to do. They don't want to get caught up away. They don't want to get knocked behind, left behind by these points. As Cry is going to take that shot. No! Caesar takes that one out. A little headbutt. Means they are going to recover it again. Redshift, this could be good for them. This is what they need to do. But no, an unfortunate bounce off that Geo means that Jason's going to get their hands back on it again. And now they're looking to get it clear. But Caesar with a disc, passing it back. Steel Skydiver working this one up, taking their time to not get rushed once again. Both teams here playing it very carefully, not getting rushed into anything as they pass back for another reset.
Here, opportunity, the shot, but Jason, again, you see, he changes his orientation. I've noticed that based on where the shot's coming from. He puts his chest forward to the shooter almost every single time. It's very interesting as, the gunboat coming in here from KFC hits that one for the 2, putting his team up by 4. Ethereal pushing back into the lead.
Yeah, back into the lead right now. 5 minutes to go. That is half the round gone. Half of the final round of the day. As they take it in. There's a joust coming out. Steal across to Zuck. Zuck working up. A nice pass, a nice save by Citizen. Working up nice and fast before defense had the chance here. The stack has moved out towards them, but not pressuring just yet, so they're going to take it back out. Working it up. Steal, Skydiver. Zuck moving around. Taking their time. A pass back to Steel Skydiver once again. Down below. Can they get it in? Can they get the shot? No! The save! No! They get it back! Citizen recovers it and takes that one in, and that means they are now going to go in to just 2 points apart.
Yeah, Redshift bringing this one back within a goal. And that's what they've been capable of doing basically this entire game. And it was that single goal lead for Ethereal that Redshift was able to capitalize on with that final 3 in that 2nd round, pushing us to this 3rd round here. 4 minutes still to go here in this game. Cry's not able to track that one down. It will turn over. That is unfortunate. It sucks. Backing that one out in the hands of Steel. Steel sending it right back in. Citizen wants to bring it in. No. Good pass there. Good setup. Goalie is out. And Caesar hits it for the 2. They have tied it up with less than 4 to go.
Yeah, 4 to go right now. And that they are back to 0 points apart. Back to neck and neck. We've seen that every single round. We've seen them, most of it, at neck and neck. Just testimony to how close these 2 teams are playing. As Jason has the disc, passing across. No, unfortunately missing that one there. Hits them with the disc again, working up for another attack. They take the pocket and they hit that pocket right at the lowest point they possibly could be. 3 points. This could make a huge difference right now.
Yeah, that was a really important goal there from Citizen. Quite clutch indeed. Citizen game high points as well right now. 12 on the board. Caesar with 9. KFC with 10. So a lot of points being scored in this one. Also, did we hit bingo? We did, and we're almost bingo. If Citizen gets a save, we get bingo for both teams. KFC sending it across. Good read there. Caesar picks that one off, sends it right back out here for Redshift. This one into the Ethereal zone. McCryer on the back line gets it picked off, sent it right back in. Has teammates in the area. KFC with a big pickup. Almost had that lane. Loses a handle. Big pickup there. Single shot. But nobody's in the area to help recover, so they do get the clear. But they're in the hands of Jason on the back line. Neither team able to get this one by the other at the moment. Scry sends this one in. KFC. Oh, look for the cut. It's not going to connect there to Jason.
Yeah, not connecting just yet. There they are. Getting it through, though. 2 minutes to go. They need to really work fast. They're going to pull this one back because at the minute, we're definitely seeing Ethereal dropping behind. Could be bad for them if they work it up. Can they get this one up? No. Jason again with the disc, taking it upfield, taking that through to the clear. And they do have it in hands. But no, lost it straight away to Caesar. Straight back again to Jason. It's just frantic right now as the last few minutes do tick down. Everyone's putting their all into this.
Yeah, frantic is the right word. As both teams, you can see they're getting maybe a little tired here, as they're also both playing right at the edge of their ability. There's the cut, big stop though. Steel Scott ever stops that one from going in. That was a really important goal there for Ethereal to pick up. They are unable to. Now single shot though gets a steal there. This one Luso steal and single shot, both vying for it. Somehow Steel comes away with it. Steel gets this one cleared out. That one bouncing up to the ceiling. The chain has to stop up early. No one's able to pick it up to get the open 3. There will be single shot with the reset, the send up. CJson who gets that cleared.
Yeah, getting it cleared now. 3 points apart still. That's lingering over them as they are now in possession of the disc. A red shift with 1 minute to go. All you need to do is hold out here. While Ethereal needs to get 3 points. Get this. This could be it right here. The shot comes in. No! Oh, they didn't catch it. If they'd been able to catch that disc right there, that would have been perfect. But they had the attack coming. They need a 3. A 2 is not going to cut it. Can they work out ways to get it? They shoot the shot, but it gets sent away. Again, sent out. Maybe they can bait them out a little bit here. They're pulling the defense away. Shooting the shot across. 45 seconds to go. They can get 2 goals, but they would need to be so fast about it. They're much more likely to get... No! Oh, they didn't see the player on the backboard, so they're going for the backboard shot straight into that player instead. And 35 seconds to go. It's getting much, much closer now.
Zox for the stun there. No to be CJson. CJson sending this one in, although right now Redshift is playing with a perma goalie. Then only a 3 at this point. An anchor shot off the backboard. Steel Scott Ever's not going to let it happen. This one gets cleared out. Less than 20 seconds to go here. Ethereal want to stay in this tournament. They only need 1 goal, but it has to be a 3. CJson wants to send it in. Waiting for the goalie to get stunned out. There is no stun. Oh, and there's the invulnerability on the backboard there. This one is loose to the back line. Single shot sending it in. One more opportunity. The heave into the hands of Citizen. Redshift will be moving on after 3 rounds to face off against Instinct. Ethereal is done. What a game. What a game. As we will move on to Glean here, though we have another game to get to in not too long. We Glean. What a 3rd round there. How close that was in Ethereal almost coming back.
Chills from Steel. The will of Steel, the as you like to say, the steel curtain inside the goal, clutch up. You know, they could not get the stun on him to try and secure that 3. No 3 gets past him. He was the absolute last line of defense. Every single shot coming down to whether he can save it and take them over the line here. And great work by Redshift overall. They had a phenomenal game of whenever Ethereal loving to play with those passes and loving to make all of those connections. Once they make that tiny little mistake, once that little vulnerability shows up, immediately punished, immediately on that disc, down the field, in scoring or finding a way to then make sure that they can turn it into their own advantage. And that's what really carried Redshift here throughout this one, is those little mistakes, punishing those, and then the connection there between them to then be able to execute on those punishes worked very well to take them into this last little bit and take this round 3 to move on against Instinct.
And so over on Channel 2, it looks like Overkill actually beat Oceans in 3 there, 17-15 in the 3rd round. So they did get the underdog victory there over in Channel 2. Unfortunately, we did not get that one over here. Ethereal is out. Instinct versus Redshift we'll be moving on to here in just a moment. So we will be heading on to that intermission to get into that next game. That will be the semifinals. There's 2 more games to go here tonight. The semifinals and then the finals. So the winner of this game and the winner of the game over on Channel 2 will face off against each other for that $450 grand prize here for first place. So don't go anywhere. Don't go far. We'll be right back. We'll see you in a moment. And welcome back, everybody, to this very exciting semi-finals matchup here between Redshift and Instinct. Once again, I'm Unsealed, and we joined once again by Retep, and we got Glean on the sidelines, and of course, Newton Dad on the cams. Retep, this matchup here, you know, Redshift winning just by 2 goals in that matchup. Instinct coming in here fresh off of probably a warm-up. You know, the favor is going to be an obvious pick, but, you know, I wonder what Redshift's going to be able to do here.
Yeah, I mean, they played very clean that last game. They really pulled that one back. And that ending was clean. It was well done. So we'll see. Honestly, I'm kind of pumped to see how it will pan out. We'll see a very different game. Last couple, I think, have been very slow paced. You know, we've seen a lot of passing, a lot of teams slowing it down, pulling the disc back, and finding those square formations to move the disc upfield. No rush at all. This time, hey, maybe we'll see more of the same. Maybe we'll see some faster stack plays. And, you know, honestly, I'm kind of pumped to see how things go here, because I haven't even seen Instinct play in maybe even ever.
Well, you were in for a treat, as anybody who's anybody would be able to tell you, which I called you nobody, Retap. I don't know if you caught that.
All right.
But Glean, I'm fairly certain Glean has seen some of these Instinct games this season, and can talk about maybe what we might be able to expect here as they come up against this Redshift team.
I mean, you can expect the best of the best. This is the team that took down Ignite, the perennial team that continued time after time after time again to dominate the league. They came together. They were able to take them down. Now, noticeably, not all of the main roster for Instinct is here. They have Meatballer subbing in for Ender. And Ender being in the chat talking a little bit about the team here as well. But noticeably, without all their star players, you know, maybe things change up. I doubt it. Meatballer is a very consistent player, extremely good at what he does. And what he could bring to this team could be very interesting. I'd also know that Meatballer has played a couple of times with some of these other players, noticeably Oculusator back on Spaghetti. Another master team that was up there in the top 3 teams consistently back in the day. So certainly going to be an interesting one here. They're up against the challenge Redshift is, as Instinct is not looking to let anything go by them in this one.
Indeed not. It looks like we're just waiting on one player here, but I thought it seemed like there was some question in the chat, so I will specify, yeah, Shrambitsky will be playing in this game here with Cruisin, Oculusator, and Meatballer. And right now, we're just waiting on, it looks like Citizen, maybe having some connection issues, as Zuck, Still Scott, and Caesar in the game waiting. Now, we'll point out, you know, I will go ahead and push the, well, you know, we'll talk about the prizes. So no matter what, win or lose, the teams in this game will go away with at least $100. Because third and fourth place is each equally getting $100 per team. So the loser here will be going home with $100. The winners will be going on to face the winner of the Channel 2 game. They will be fighting for $300 for second place, so loss there. So a win here will get you at least $300. And, of course, if winning that finals matchup here in the Elite Cup will net you $450 for your team. And as you can see, the Elite Cup bracket there, Instinct versus Redshift here in the upper bracket. We're doing here on the Venues broadcast on VR Master League on Twitch and YouTube. And then over there at the bottom bracket, Ignite versus Overkill over there on Channel 2, Echo Arena _ VRML 2, numeral 2. That game will be going there. And then, of course, the winners of those 2 games go into the finals. So that's where we're at. These teams will be taking home money no matter what at this point. But I also want to shout out the VR Master League TikTok, also Instagram, and Echo Arena Master League on YouTube. If you haven't followed, if you're on any of those platforms, you have not followed, go and do that, as we are putting out content regularly on all platforms, particularly as of this last week, as took us a minute to get our ducks in a row, but our ducks are indeed now in a row. Sounds like the same is true for both of these teams, as I've just heard. Both of them ready up. We will get started here between Redshift and Instinct. Redshift will be playing on the left in orange. Zuck, Steel Scott, Ever, Caesar, Citizen. And Instinct playing on the right in blue. Oculusator, Shrambitsky, Cruisin, and Meatballer. Retap. This is an exciting matchup.
Absolutely it is. They come in now. Oh, no. immediately taking the disc and immediately getting stunned out. Instinct do get the stun, but they do not get the disc. Redshift gets the goal! Redshift does get the goal! Redshift shoots and Redshift scores! And definitely coming into this game with a vengeance. 3 points up in, what, 8 seconds.
Redshift coming in, feeling pretty warm. And getting a quick 3 there to kick us off here and letting Instinct know that they're here to play. And getting to that finals matchup is not going to be easy. As Oculizer's pass there hits the ridge. Shrem trying to recover is unable to. Zox with the pickup. We'll send this one up. The Citizen cross pass. Unfortunately, nobody home. And we'll turn into a turnover. Although they're having a struggle with that one. Reset there to Cruising on the back line. Pocket pick, Zox. Long shot. Oh, off the post. That is a heartbreaker there. That would have been a punishing goal as we're a minute in.
Yeah, punishing indeed as they do take that one back around now. Going up the disc. Steal. Going for the clear. They do find the clear through. There is Zox taking that one up. This could be another point coming in right here. They swing, and they shoot it in. Dunk in from Citizen to get in now. 5 points up. Really coming into this game clean.
Yeah, 5-point lead here to Redshift. That is what nobody was expecting. Although, we were talking about, the benefits of this format, the fact that you kind of have, the teams play out in that round robin, then suddenly you're playing, these matchups. So, one after another, the bottom closest matchups all the way up to the top closest matchups. And so it kind of gives you every round a close game. But also, if you think about it, with how warm a team coming in off of a victory might give them an advantage in that first round. So I think even in that case, we'd even see more round 3s in this tournament format than otherwise, as we just today continue to collect reasons to continue doing these. This Oculizer is just made Aeronite smile in the background. Oculizer sending this one into the hands of Steel. Steel gets his pocket picked by Stroud, hits the brakes over to Meatballer, who will get it for the 2. That'll be the first goal here for Instinct in the game. They're bringing it back within 3.
Yeah, bringing this one back within 3 points. Coming in clean and getting them now that first point on the board that they need to start things off. We've seen Redshift coming into this with that build-up from last time, coming off last win with some experience, some points, and some momentum. But can they keep it? If Instinct do start getting these points, that Citizen is going to go below the goal. They do take a shot, but no, the save this time around. Meatballer takes that one away, and they take it up again. Oscillator takes that one all the way through. The goal is open. The shot is taken. The ding is found, though. Playing the music instead, and they do. Oh, on the ceiling. Strembitsky hides out the way of the bubble, just far away enough they can get the 3, and that means they are going to go for 5-5 now.
There you go. Instinct starting to get warmed up here. They tied it up 3 minutes in, 5-5. That's quite the scoring rate as well, as we're getting more than a goal a minute right now. Steel Scott have a quick pass here to Citizen near side. They're going to run with this relay. The Caesar's not able to track that one down. Instead, it'll be slapped back into their zone. Steel Scott over there on the back line, juking away from, I believe it was Trembitsky there in that far side trap. Meatballer, though, with the pick off instead, sending it right back up in the hands of Ock. Ock at Valley. Turning it around now for Instinct as all the way back there, Steel Scott are already in the goal. They're not going to get any free 3s. But a big setup here. Oh, the shot off the post. Good recovery, though. Strem gets it in for the 2. Putting Instinct into the lead for the first time in this game, 7-5.
Yeah, the first time this game. That's what they need to start this off, to make sure they're not getting left behind here. It was looking worrying at first. People were talking in our Twitch chat about maybe seeing the upset win, but no, it doesn't look like we'll be getting that. At least can't calling it this early on, because Instinct is playing a mean game here. Sees with the disc, passing it above. There's Citizen moving it down towards the goal. They jump, they duck, they hit it in, and they score that goal they need, which means they are now back neck and neck again, 7-0.
Back to a tie game as we get to the halfway mark of this first round. And it looks like either way, this game will be close, no matter who wins. As Instinct coming out on the joust advantage. Cruising a quick pass here near side, and they're looking at it's not so much a relay, it's like a shallow relay to a deep relay. It's interesting, activating all 4 of them. But 3 of them were still, not through mid. It was just that deep pass into Strem. That worked their way through mid. Now, the kind of a square formation here as they move in on the bubble. Meatballer sitting across, go up to Oculizer. Ock looking for a lane. Goalie is stunned out, takes a shot off the inside of the post, bounces out of the bubble. the back of the hands of Cruisin here on the back line, a shallow back line, as it were. And the send in here to Stram will get it in for the 2, and just like that, Instinct has retaken the lead.
Yeah, retaking that lead once again. They are looking like they're slightly on top of this game, but only slightly. Redshift have so much chance to pull this one back, and we'll see probably that neck and neck games once again that we've seen, honestly, all day. All day, nothing but neck and neck. Close games, as Caesar's going to take this one up, working around. Passing back there to Steel, going to make sure they're not under that pressure. They want to get a goal here so they can bring that one back to even, so they lose that disadvantage they're at right now. As Caesar does no disc stolen from them. Meatball takes it away and sends it through straight away for the clear. The stacks are there. Cruisin's going to look for to get the attack going. Can they work around? The stacks are fast on them, but the dodge is fast as they get on back to the reset.
Sending there, Occulizator has Strem behind the goal. Goes here to Meatballer. Meatballer looking. No, send. Oh, what a placement. What a shot. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Steel had no chance there. He was stunned out, I noticed now, but still. That was that. I mean, that was just that. Well, that was pretty. I don't know what else to say.
That was pretty cool. As they do have time. They have a lot of time. They have 3.5 minutes of time. They have 240 seconds of time, which is more than enough to get this one going. They do take a shot. As they know, they do miss that one, unfortunately, but so much time still for them to take it back again, to get only that 4 points they need to bring this back. But Instinct is playing a mean game and stopping them from doing that right now, playing clean, playing confident. Meatball are working around as they do take it up. There's the pass. There's Strem working up for the cut again, but no, there is Zuck taking it out of their hands and sending it back where it came from.
Yeah, this one all the way down into the blue bubble. Far side Citizen looking to track it down. Has one in there. That is still Scott over behind the goal, but Strembitsky will pick the pocket. Then out of the bubble, Meatballer on the near side looking to send this one up. Does get it to Occulizator. Ock looking for the clear. Cruisin did get the boost. Cruisin wants the open goal shot. It gets stunned out by that chain. Citizen now turning it around in the hands of Steel Skydiver. Steel back this one out in the hands of Citizen as he just dumps this one in. And ultimately gives that one away to Meatballer. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first round. Still a 4-point lead currently to Instinct. As Instinct with possession moving through mid again.
Yeah, moving through the mid again. Dancing around Yukin. Waiting for that pass. They do find it all the way deep. And they take the shot again deep. Again straight into the hands of Strembitsky. The clean passes are perfect. Swing one, swing the other, and swing it into the goal. Strembitsky bringing them now further apart. Now they're massive 6 points apart, and with only 2 minutes to go, it's starting to look difficult to come back from.
And Newton Dad was right in on that one. I'm going to clip that for some socials. Oh my goodness, that was pretty. As we're going to get, because it was just, that was right on. With great camera movement too. It was real smooth, Anyways, I'm going to stop. Shrem, near side, looking for, they're 3v1. It's off the post. And Occulizator gets it picked up and will reset it there wisely. Although, they could have maybe made something of it, but you got to respect that reset there because, it's kind of hard to see when you're stuck there. And then the setup there, not good. A little too low. Cruisin not able to play it. Though what a leech there from Cruisin. They're still not able to get to the disc here. It's settled to be Zux. Zux down to the floor hitting Steel Skydiver. Steel Skydiver edge of the bubble. His defense does return very, very quickly. So even, in this game, even when mistakes are made, they get covered exceptionally fast. The Caesar pocket pick. Strem with the clear. There's a minute to go here in this 6-point game. Redshift needs 2 threes unless they do that. 8-point lead now to Instinct with less than a minute.
Less than 1 minute to go. It's not much time at all, and definitely seems to be a little bit not enough to come back from, as they do have a ridiculous 8-point lead. 8-point lead. To come back from neck and neck at 7-all to 15-7 a few minutes later is kind of ridiculous. We do have time here still for Redshift to find some more momentum, to find some more points on their side. They worked up against Steel Diver, setting that one up all the way. They have a chance here. Can they find the pass along? Where's the open pass? There it is, below. They juke, they take a shot, they take it in, and Zuck does make that one in. That is going to be a goal. That is going to make them only 6 points apart, but still, it is a little bit too little, too late, as there's only 20 seconds left in this round.
Yeah, I believe we're only going to have about 8 seconds on the clock once we're coming out of the tubes here. So not enough time for a Redshift to score 2 goals, although enough time for 1 at least, possibly. That one gets sent in. Who's going to maybe a goal here for Instinct? Not quite. Steel Skydiver gets one more save to end the round. That leaves him with, well, the game says he only has one, but we know that's not true. So we're going to go to Glean on the sidelines to talk about that first round. What a performance from Instinct.
Yeah, and what a dynamic shift from what we were seeing in the first two games here on stream. Both these teams are favoring a very fast-paced offense. Both teams are looking to immediately get down the field and score. You can see it on Redshift's side. Whenever they are going for these rollouts, they are looking for these aggressive plays immediately down the field, often a relay to the right or to the left, just trying to get it in before Instinct has an opportunity to get back on defense. And on Instinct's end, whenever they get the interception, they are immediately looking to clear, boost, to get down the field, score on that opportunity. And both these teams are often not looking for resets either. They're just trying to brute force their way in. Now, of course, that does not mean that there aren't any resets. There are certainly ones that are coming through. But when they do come through, they're often not very far back towards that midline like we often see. They're often right at that bow tie, right at that nugget, very close by, just to make sure that they can keep pressuring with that offense. And it's been a very fast-paced, action-based game so far. Exciting in this first round, certainly.
Exciting indeed. Thank you, Glean, very much for that. As we're going to get started here in the second round. Instinct, Retap Instinct is looking so strong. In this one, we've had nothing but close games all day. Most of them settled within one goal. And then here, we get our first 3-goal victory. I believe it's 3. Although, actually, it might have been just 2 goals. So Redshift, I think, got a final goal there. But probably the biggest spread we've had so far today.
Yeah, definitely the biggest lead we've seen as they take a shot to go. Wow. Oh my god, coming in to make that one. That lead once again is Strembitsky with a 3-point shot in just 15 seconds into that round. They're playing it clean.
Yeah, that was quite impressive. As 30 seconds in, 3-point lead here to Instinct. 9:20 on the clock. Still a lot of time as Steel quick pass there to Zux. That chain playing another chain gets split up actually in the backfield. Zux gonna just be allowed to walk into the bubble here and send this one behind the goal. Oh, big stop there. I didn't see who actually got the initial grab, but Citizen gets it back. Puts it in for the 2, and Redshift is within 1 again.
Yeah, back within 1. That's what they need to do. They need to stay on top of this, keep this neck and neck, because Instinct is an absolute beast. And if you let them off their rope, then they will come straight out and take those points and take them while coming. Get hard to come back from. But right now, we're seeing Redshift doing a great job of holding that back, getting some points of their own. Instinct doing a great job right now of attacking. You gotta watch out for this one as Strembitsky does take the pass back again to their teammates. They do recover it just in time, but only barely. Under pressure, can they find the attack? They find that open pass out to the side, but no, an unfortunate bounce means they're gonna need to recover it. It is gonna be Citizen taking that one back away, all the way up, and they have a shot now. The goal, they take the shot, and they hit it. Steel Skydiver making them that shot, putting it in the goal and putting them in the lead. 3 points up.
3 points up, indeed. No, 2 points up. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
Let's math here in VRML. Math after midnight, of course. Retap is in the UK there. It is almost 1 a.m. for him. As Meatballer, oh, they're stopped there. Steel Skydiver gets a good grab, sends it out. The Citizen will get it picked off and sent out through mid here, though. A couple chains getting away here. Caesar gets there. So was looking to send in that shot, but got stunned out instead. Strembitsky with the pick off. Sends it up here to Occulizer on the near side. Occulizer going to juke his way beyond that defender. Still gets this one. What a pass to Strem. Strem looking at a 1v1. Tries to duck that chain. Not going to happen. But a good chain to respawn from Blue as it's down to the floor. Goal is open for a moment. But Caesar will get this one sent out there to Citizen who will get this cleared. Excuse me. Ceiling shot. Come on. Sorry,
nearly.
Cloud shot. My bad.
Yeah, ceiling shot, a cloud shot. Yeah, absolutely. They take it in. The bounce shot. No, the bounce shot is not good this time. It does bounce shot away, but there is Tilator taking that one back. So back to Cruising. Cruising taking their time on the back. Gonna walk that one up nice and slow. No rush at all. They take it back once again. These guys do have the confidence to control, but they find the opening. They do get a shot, but no! What a save there from Steel, under pressure from the stuns, and still able to dive down, get it, and clear it away.
Picked up here, Occulizer. We'll send them across, trying to get it to Meatballer. A little bit out of reach, and nice grab there. Steel gets that one sent through, and a bunch of leeches here. Steel looking to track down his own clear, and does. And it just under assault the whole way through, but still coming away with that one. Sends it in. Somehow gets it to Caesar. Caesar looking for a cut. No, gets some points himself. Technical goal is a goal. That's going to put Redshift up by 4 here, 7-3 in the second round.
Yeah, 7-3. 7-3. That is definitely a different game than we saw last time. 4 points up by Redshift. They're pulling this back. They're pulling this game into their own side, into their own advantage. Can they keep it there as Meatball takes his disc back once again, looking for an attack? No! Caesar takes it out of midair and clears it up. They want to keep this advantage. They want to keep the points coming. And although they're not there in time to get that disc up in their own hands and get the clear, they do instead get it taken back onto their own side. Meatballer sends it through. Can they recover it? Who's going to get there? This is going to be by Strem. Strem across to their teammate. A nice pass across. Just hit that Geo. Unfortunately, Sedator is going to pass behind. They're working in. They take for the cut, but the cut instead misses, and it is going to go cleared instead.
Cruising, though, able to collect that one on the back line up to Strem here. Strem's able to pull that defense out. Oh, the setup there, looking for Meatballer on the ceiling. Was not able to recover. Then Zux gets a phenomenal leech there. So the send out goes right back in the hands of Cruising. That's what he does. You got to watch those. That one sent in. Nice tap pass, but gets into the hands of Oculator. Ock, look at that 1v2 here. Has a third right behind him. Has Meatballer on the far side. He doesn't get a clean cut. Goalie's not out. He's going to juke his way in anyways. And get the points anyways. And Instinct will be back within 2 after that one from Oculator himself.
Yeah, back within 2. We're looking to a close second half of this round right now. Can they keep it together? Or will Instinct take this one back and win it within 2? We'll see. Now the last few minutes tick down, and it is possession goes to who's got it? It is going to be Redshift coming away with the disc this time. Passing it across. Now sent back there for a nice little reset. The control is on, and it looks good so far as Caesar takes this one up. Dodging around. The pressure from 2 different play ball is not enough though to get it away, but the goalie saves that one just in the nick of time. They take it back again. Steele losing it to the Geo there, recovering it, self-pass. Works it up. Not connect to anyone just yet. Can they get their hands on it? No, they can't. It's going to be taken instead by Instinct and gone for the clear.
This one is loose there. Oculator, long shot. Oh, misses it. Goes wide. 4 minutes here to go in the second round. Still a 2-point lead to Redshift. But we haven't seen a goal in probably a couple minutes now. That's a nice slap there. Cruising keeps this one in play. Oculator trying to track it down. Does. Up to Strem. Strem has the lane. Doesn't take it. Meatballer has the lane. Does take it. Ooh, that one's off the post. I think that's the second one he sent in. That was very, very close to going in. Hits the post there cleanly. Steel Scott over looking for a clear. Does get it cleared out. Good stack there. Caesar up to Zux. Zux looking at the 1v1, bringing it in. And the grab there. Cruising picks that one out of the air. But Steel Scott ever gets a hand on it. Disc is being tussled for there on the far side of Strem. Once again with it here, Instinct in possession.
Yeah, possession takes up again. There's Sedator with the disc. Taking their time. Moving around. There's the pass back. Can they work this up? They do take their hands on it. Meatballer walking that one upfield. No pressure yet. They find no. Oh, the pressure jumps out, and when it does, it comes fast. Too fast. As now only 3 minutes to go. And like that, Steel Skydiver finds that goal, slams it in. Nice long shot. 17 meters means they're now 5 points apart.
You know, there's some folks doing some arithmetic right now. And what they're realizing is Instinct beats Ignite. Redshift is putting up this fight against Instinct and could take the game. Does that mean Redshift could beat Ignite? I don't know, but Cruising. That is arithmetic. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Strem. Sends someone across, trying to get it to Meatballer, a little off the mark. Steel Skydiver in the area. No, Akko's hit it with a pick off, but gives it away to Caesar. Sending it right back through all the way down to the blue bubble. They're going to stack after this, but blue in the area for the pick off there. Steel Skydiver setting it up, trying to get it to Zux on a cut. Little miscommunication there, though they had numbers advantage. And they send that one in. They do get the points. They're going to push up by 7 here in the second round.
That is the round. That's going to be it. We're calling it there. It's apparently calling to Newton, our cameraman. But, you know, there's still time. I think there's still time. 7 points. 7 points in a minute, in 2 minutes is plenty of time. plenty of time to make it happen. As they do take that one up, the Sedator dancing around. There's the pass back. It's cruising across to Sedator again. They work this one up. Take the time. There's a shot. There's the attack coming in. Can they find the open pass? Can they do it? They work it up. They pass it behind. All defenders are there, but no, a steal out of their hands means it isn't get cleared through. And Newton, maybe at this point, maybe you're right. Maybe this is round. It definitely is. They dunk this one in, and like that, I think you're right. That could be the round secured in Redshift's hands.
Not quite mathematically, at least. We'll have 50 seconds and 2 goals. Well, it's 3 goals and 9 points, so 2 resets, 40 seconds. I mean, kind of technically. Also, Sweet Tooth, it's called the transitive property. That is exactly how it works. Can't tell me I'm wrong. Meatballer, far side, 45 seconds. Just dumps that one in. And they do get a stun, though, in the bubble there. Ock will set it in for the 2. There will be time for one more goal, but that one will ensure. That right there will be the absolute, without a question, without a doubt, no mathematical possibility ice. Redshift will be taking round 2. We will be going to round 3.
Yeah, we definitely will. We love to see it. As we come into the last 20 seconds of this round. 7 points apart. Definitely a hugely different game than we saw in that first round. As Redshift have taken that 7-point lead instead of being 8 points down first round. Now, I was thinking when I saw that this is going to be the first game we saw a 2-round game coming out and nice and quickly, but no, instead, like that, we do see Redshift taking this round with a very confident lead, and maybe looking to take that 3rd round as well if they can keep this momentum up. But we all know everything changes so much round to round. I mean, Glean, what was it though that you saw them doing so differently in this round that meant that we didn't see nearly as many points coming out from their opponents?
It's the little mistakes that are coming through. Instinct has uncharacteristically had these number of passes that are going astray, a couple of missed shot opportunities or a couple of missed opportunities inside the bubble. Of course, part of that being credit to how well the bubble defense from Redshift has been, both covering man and the lanes, the passing lanes inside the bubble, I should say, and just absolutely stifling in that area. So Instinct can't get anything going at the current moment. And anytime that they could get a couple of points on the board, it's come off individual plays. Of course, Oculus Data driving in on one, and that last shot there at the end from Strem being great. But Redshift has just taken it to another level, from punishing the small little mistakes, starting to get the reads on passes late as well, forcing these turnovers, doing a great job there, and really putting Instinct on the back foot. In addition, round 2 was a goalie showcase. Cruisin and Steele having a number of great saves to put in the highlight reels for sure in that second round. So as we go into round 3, Instinct's got to change up a couple of things, either look for more individual plays, as these players are great at those individual plays, but otherwise we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how this one goes. The Citizen sends this one over to Zox, who gets his pocket pick though. Strambitsky. Clean Steel turning this one around for Instinct as we start here in round 3. After Instinct took round 1, Redshift round 2, and Redshift will collect that long heave there 20 seconds in. We have quite a game ahead of us.
Yeah, we do. They take that one up. No. Send back where I came from. We have survived the first initial joust here, and no goals have been scored. But going back upfield one way, back up the other way again. It is going to be Instinct looking to get a long shot of the goal, and Instinct that does make it happen. Like that, Meatballer is going to get that one in for a nice 3 points in only 39 seconds.
Chat might need to calm down a little bit. Like, nobody's career is over. Nobody's burned out. Sometimes you just lose a round. Let's calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my goodness. It's like the end of the world in chat right now. Some of the comments here really cracking me up though, to be honest. But this is quite the game as we get our first goal from Instinct, and then a timeout here. Looks like was Instinct who took the timeout, so I would presume a technical or probably a technical. What was that, Newton? I didn't catch that. Ock was out of headset, so presumably something going on over there. But it looks like he's getting back in, so maybe we won't take the whole 5 here, as I don't think, since this is not presumably not a tactical, I don't imagine that teams would want to wait too long here if it was just a technical issue. Definitely, especially with the lead there, you don't want to freeze yourself out there. Retap.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't. I mean, here at this late stage, there's no room for mistakes. With only 9 minutes to go, anything can happen, and any changes, any lost momentum is going to be really impactful. I mean, if you're coming into this and your head's not in the game, you've had a technical break and crashed out, or you had to do something and distracted, your head's not in the game for a minute, coming into it again, trying to keep on it, can throw you out completely. So we'll see. Well, this break is going to come. It's still the first actual pause we've seen this game. First round, we had a 1 minute break, and that changed it completely for Instinct's favor to Redshifts. This round again, coming in, Redshifts been taking it back early. We'll see. We'll see what happens after this pause, and we'll see if there's going to be any difference, or if Instinct can win this one back, keep going as they're going. If Redshift can get that lead like they did last time again, whoever it is, that team will be going through to the finals to be facing off against whoever won the last one, which was Ignite.
Yeah, looks like Ignite, the game is already done over there on Channel 2. They came in, raided us over here, so they're just waiting on this game here. So, the winner of this game will be moving on, facing Ignite. Ignite was Ignite in 2, 19-4 in round 1, 14-7 in round 2. That is an interesting spread there for Overkill, as Overkill is a team that I have had my eye on for this season, at least here. Very excited to get back into this one because we're in the round 3, and notable that Instinct did drop that first round to Redshift, and then possibly freezing themselves out here on a technical issue. Although I do see Shrem moving back towards the console. Maybe, nope, I was wrong. He's just, he has taken a seat. He is on the couch right now. Nope, he hit the button. He heard me talking about him, and he's shaking his head because he's like, "Didn't we? You're an idiot." And I don't agree with him. I'm gonna say that's what he said. And as everyone knows, I am a meat popsicle. As we're gonna get started here in round 3. Name of that movie for points. As there was never a T in my name. We're gonna start here in round 3. Retap. 1 minute off the clock.
Yeah, 1 minute on the clock as they do take this one back up again. Bouncing behind, going towards the goal. Can they recover it and get it away? They can, just about. No, the Simulator does take that one back. Walking around, trying to find that pass across. They find a meatball but it goes down below and bounces away. Unfortunate. And then there is going to get cleared all the way upfield. Up, down. Can they get it into a goal? They really want to see some goals coming here from Redshift if they're going to get some momentum going, if they're going to get some chance here to get some points. They need to not let momentum work against them, but instead it is the Instinct taking the disc and taking it straight into the goal. 5 points up now. They're definitely coming into this game very clean.
There you go, 5-point lead here to Instinct. They do, they're probably not feeling great after that second round loss there. And I'm sure Ender has been piping in the chat comments to them directly to the headsets. Steel Scott over a quick pass here to the near side. Citizen setting it up. Caesar, they're going to back that one out to the back line as the defense sets up in the bubble. They have one man out here playing the 1-3, I call it. Zuck's going back to Steel Scott over. Steel Scott over sending it in. Citizen stuffed there at the edge of the bubble. Cruising trying to get it out. Not going to happen, though. Steel Scott over comes away with it. Trembitsky gets it back, and he's stunned out. Citizen with the pickup. Going over to Caesar, and then a slap there. Strem. Was that Strem who got that stop? I do believe. And it's back out to mid.
Yeah, back out to mid now as they are working this one up. Taking it around. Trying to get the clear upfield. Can they work it up? Redshift still not found any points on the board just yet, but they do have the time to do it right now as they are getting attack. Working around, there's the pass. Coming in for the attack. They swing it. No! What? The goalie saves it before they can clear it away again. They take it back in, and Caesar gets the dunk off. And like that, they do find themselves on the scoreboard, 2-5.
Hey, you saw Cruzen did not hesitate either. He grabbed it and threw it immediately. But Caesar was still in that area, was able to get it right back and put it in. So that's Redshift's first goal here of round 3. It took them just over 3 minutes to get on the board. Now, big stun out there. Strembitsky having to track that one down. Actually, Meatballer gets the pickup. As he'll juke around at mid here, and soft reset it here to Cruzen, Cruzen sending it up, and it's read by Zucks off of he got a boost from a teammate there to get that one picked off and sends it out. We'll have a proper race here. Good leech there from Steel Scott over, who will get the points. Redshift have brought it back with a 1, just like that.
Yeah, okay, back within 1. That pause definitely working in their favor this time, as they do have a chance here. Back within 1 point only. So, they can get us back. They have 6 minutes to do so. The winner of this is going to be going through to that finals. They both really want to be the ones to do it. And this is the only round that really matters now. As they do take their vault. A nice dodge. A lovely dodge. Means that they're going to be able to get that one back upfield. But the pressure is on from Instinct. The defense is swarming them. Moving around. Every player seems to be carefully marked. And like that, they do get the disc away. Siliator gets that clear through.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Occulizator, 58 meters out, sinks that one from the other side of the arena through the mail slot, putting his team up by 4 here, halfway through this 3rd round. Beautiful shot there from Occulizator, unassisted, technically, as Joust advantage here to Redshift. A quick pass there, Zuck's far side tube, sends it in for this relay to Citizen, who wanted to take that shot, but gets his pocket picked by Meatballer. Turns that one around quickly, sending it out through mid, but in the hands of Steel Skydiver at the mid. Steel back up to Zuck. Zuck's cross pass into the hands of Caesar. Caesar will once again himself reset it there as they want to open up some more lanes in the bubble. Big commitment there, far side. Meatballer opens up the lane for Caesar to accept that pass. Place it in bottom pocket. Redshift's back within 2.
Yeah, back within 2 points right now. They can get this up, but it does. I mean, this is going to be a very important 4 minutes here. Yeah, if they let Instinct have this lead right now, and they're going to try and get even more, then they're going to be in a bad spot. But if they can get a disc right here and get another goal, bring it back to evens, then we'll be seeing a very close last few minutes. And they do go for it right now. Strem is going to take that one away. Going up fields. Trying to get the clear, maybe. No, pass it down to their teammate below. Going for the one-on-one if they can get there. But the pressure is on. The defense is too good. There is Zuck taking that back, but taking it back again. They're really close together. Can they get the pressure on before they get set up for the attack? No, they can't. The attack was too quick. And instead, they do get another 2 points on the board. 4 points up now.
That's that pass. Octastrem pulls Steel Skydiver. I don't know if you could really see it on the angle there. It was hard for me to see it on my own as well. But Steel Skydiver overcommitted to covering Strem. I thought Strem was going to take that shot initially. And Strem instead did what he does, kind of pump faked it low and then set it to the other hand and just kind of tossed it in to an empty goal from where he was sitting in that moment. As Redshift now pressing into the edge of the bubble, down by 4. Caesar across to Zuck. Zuck has to recover it. Goalie is stunned out, but only for a moment. Then they were looking for the sealable slam, but stunned out there but Caesar was stunned. And Meatballer will somehow come over with it, looking for the clear, but still gonna be able to check that one down as it was not clean. Sending it right back in. A lot of space though in the bubble. Big setup here. They're gonna capitalize on the transition there. They're back within 2 again.
Oh, back within 2. Close finish here. Coming in every minute that goes by. It means every single goal gets that much more important. And a 2-point lead is significant. It is definitely significant. We'll see. Can they get it back? As Instinct do have joust advantage. Cruising, working up. They take a nice pass up. There they are on the ceiling. Working through again. Meatball taking their time. No pressure on them, so they have time to walk it up a good distance before they hit that pass. Now they're duking around. Trying to beat out the defender. They don't see the defender behind them though. They don't see it. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Literally on the goalie. It's able to get the stun, jump out, grab the disc, and throw it into the goal before the goalie even realized what's going on. Or they're able to. They realized, but before they get unstunned, went for the headbutt, could not get it off. So now 4 points ahead. 2.5 minutes to go.
2.5 to go. Yeah, they keep doing this. Instinct keeps pushing them up by 4, and then our Redshift answers with a goal of their own. Back within 2. Although, maybe another opportunity here. Caesar across to Zuck. Zuck's going to opt for the reset there. See, even when the pressure is on like this, they're still very competent in their passing, although that shot's going to go quite wide. Meatballer plays it cleanly. Meatballer with a full clear all the way down into the orange bubble. Stack race for it. Strem picks it up. 0-angle shot. And will be off the post and sent out of the bubble by Steel.
Yeah, sent upfield there. There's Caesar. Taking it back, bouncing around. Can they get the hands on it? Can they get the shot coming in? No, the player's on him. He's trying to get away, but Oscillator does not give up. Falls up the leg, gets the stun, sends it to the teammates, go for the regrab, send it upfield, bouncing up now. Can Steel get it out? They can, just in the nick of time, stopping them from being caught up there in another attack. But They need to stop this goal coming in right now. If they can have a chance, they need it right now, but no! Meatballers able to get it in, and like that, we're now 6 points apart. And with 1 minute 15 to go, it is possible for them to win this back, but they would have to get 2 3-pointers and waste absolutely no time.
Yeah, basically. Well, they have 40 seconds of effective game time here for 2 3s. Excuse me, a steal. Quick pass to Zox. Zox up to the ceiling. Citizen got red. He's stunned out immediately. Turning it around is Instinct. Cruising with it on the near side. Loses a handle. Well, it was just a dribble. We'll say it was on purpose. Strembitsky sends it up cruising. Hits the cut over to Alexander. Will eventually, softly, place it in. And that right there will be the ice. Instinct will take this one in 3 and will move on to face Ignite again.
Oh, what a delicate dunk that was. That was so gentle. I was bringing baby into a pram right there. Avoiding all those defenders and then just placing it in. Do you play that replay twice? That was nice. I like that. As they do take that disc again, we do have a chance now to get more points on the board for Redshift. It is too late for them to get the game back, but not too late to get a goal here. But never mind, as they do take that one away. And like that, with an 8-point lead, Red Sit does not get this game. Instead, Instinct is able to get that one, winning it in that 3rd round and bringing them, as you said, to the finals against Instinct. Well, against Ignite.
Against Ignite. So, Glean, we are going to move on to the intermission quickly, but Glean, I'm sure, has some things to say after that. That 3rd round there, that the Instinct performance was was a little bit more dominant than we saw earlier in the game.
Yeah, certainly. They came back in this round 3 with a vengeance. They found their passes again. The bubble passes were looking clean. Both teams, quite honestly, had great bubble passes and great looks, but Instinct just showing their experience, showing their mentality, coming back and absolutely dominating this one. And also, I would like to point out quite a number of dribbles from Instinct as well, utilizing that quick throw into the stack to get down the field as fast as possible. Not quite the clear and boost that we're used to seeing from teams, but instead just throwing it a little bit ahead, keep going with that stack, throw it a little bit ahead, keep going with that stack. It brought a lot of opportunities for them to use later on in this 3rd round. But of course, I don't want to take up too much time. Everyone wants to see the next game. The finals coming up in just a moment, of course.
So, all right, we're going to move on to that. Also, Ender, have a safe flight. We'll see you when you land. And yeah, we're going to go to a quick intermission here to bring you Instinct versus Ignite. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. And welcome back, everybody. Here we are again. Instinct versus Ignite. The battle of the eyes, or the battle of the me's. Once again, I'm Monsieur Demouy. This time joined by Offbeat to my right, and we still have Glean on the sideline to my left. This matchup, well, it's become the rivalry here in Echo Arena VRML, at least in North America. These two teams, they faced off in the finals last season. And it was Instinct that took that, although a lot of folks like to throw the asterisk on there. And then they played again just a few weeks ago without the asterisk. And Instinct took that game as well. And now Instinct playing down a man, Meatballer here in for Ender. Very curious to see how this one is going to go off here. Offbeat, this matchup is probably going to be quite hot.
Absolutely, and we're getting right into it as the clock is counting down and we are ready to go. The last time these teams two met, you mentioned it was Instinct taking that one, and it was one of the most intense back and forth nail-biting games we've ever seen. As coming hot out of the gate here, it's gonna be Cruisin' putting in from Oculusator. 9 seconds in and already it is a quick quick goal going up 2-0.
That's 9 seconds in. Of course, Ignite is here with our proper roster. Game, Kong, Ryan, and Jaywalker. Actually, was interacting with Jaywalker in a stream earlier. At least, I was interacting. I don't think he was interacting back, but in game, we'll send this one up here. Ryan immediately undersaw by that chain, but that chain is not overcommitting on any of these. As they're just kind of feigning these attacks, waiting for their moment to strike. As a stun out there on the far side game with this on the back line. You see the stack came in a little bit more aggressive at that time. And right now, this stack is trying to actually do something now as Oculusator, big interception there. We'll get this one sent out. They still have the stack together. They do, but there's too many stuns, too many leeches, and we'll be right back in the hands of Ignite.
Yeah, great job there by Instinct to kind of prevent that fast break from happening. As if you were following us on VRML 2, it was really that stack by Ignite that was kind of overpowering their opposition. Is coming right back here the other way is Ignite. They're looking for that cut, not quite going to get it as it's going to bounce off a boot. It's going to be slapped away by Cruisin', and Ignite will be forced to recoup here. They're not going to do it though, as Instinct is going to grab the disc, throw it all the way down. Will they be the first to stack there? No, nearly bouncing it in, but it is going to be picked up by Kung and cleared up down the middle.
And Jaywalker sending this one off of the wall. Cruisin' says no to that. As still just one goal in this game, almost 2 minutes off the clock. This one goes off of the backboard, far side. Their game will get it picked up and sent out now to Ryan. Ryan looking to clear for this chain. The chain is ready to go. That's Jaywalker and Kong chasing this one down, although off the mark, off the backboard. They will get it recovered, slapped in there by Kong. We'll put it in to tie it up here. 2 minutes in, it's 2-2.
Yeah, great little play there and great response coming in from Ignite. Exactly what they needed here. As they had their time, they had a 3-on-1 developing and they played it very well just to make sure the goalie wasn't able to get in any of the line of sights there as they took that long one, bouncing it all the way around to keep it away from that goalie and let them slap into easy 2 at the end there as Strembitsky moving back the other way quickly with Ignite as it's off to Meatballer in the corner and he's going to reset that all the way back to Cruisin', who they're going to take some time to set up. Oh, the pass not quite there as it hits the Geo on the way. It's cleared out quickly, and here comes the stack. Back for Ignite. Ignite taking the shot. The long 3. It's in off the back wall. Great shot from Game.
And yeah, Game hitting that one. And I see a question in the chat there. We're not going to call it out, but I know what you're looking at. I think the player thought about it and then decided against it. I think that's what we saw because I did watch that one back. I was very curious about what happened there, but a beautiful goal there from Ignite. They're going to go up by 3 here, 5-2. As now Oculusator handling it here, and someone saying maybe it was stick drift. That's actually possible. It's a shot there off of the post and finding its way wide and picked up now on the far side Game with it. So it will be a turnover here. Ignite in possession as now Jaywalker and Kong will try to trace this one down.
Yeah, and they are going to get all the way up. The pass bouncing up high as it is going to be picked up by Kung, taking a shot at the open net, but no. Great job by Oculusator getting back to pick that one up off the goal line and prevent the immediate threat. It's going to drop down now to Meatballer, who is going to look to move it up. It's Oculusator, realizing he has some time, is going to take some time to let his teammates get past him, but it is going to be missed. A miscue on the play as back the other way comes Ryan with a man underneath, a man to his left, but the stack doing a good job getting back and preventing what would have been a very good scoring chance there, as it does get sent deep into the Ignite zone. It looks to reset, but Meatballer says no thanks, is going to get up. Great bounce pass getting to Strembitsky, but not able to finish it. Good defensive play there from Ignite.
That cleared all the way up, but it will be Cruising on the back line, sending it up. Tries to get it to a teammate. Two teammates, gets by both of them, but then also the back line. Meatballer ends up with an open 3, but not actually. I did try to rhyme that. As the Ignite chain gets there first. Also, just to respond to Looney, I think the speculation is more that in that moment, that would have been a place to half cycle. Had they completed that rotation and then squatted, they would have been at the, you know what I mean? That was like the time to do it. So that's where the speculation comes from. It's an open goal. Ryan hits that one from 15 meters out. Good for the 3. That's going to put his team up by 6 here. Despite how low, relatively speaking, this scoring line is, the scoring pace is, Ignite still running away with this.
Yeah, Ignite doing a great job on these counterattacks here. They're doing a good job of getting in before the Instinct defense can really get set up and really capitalizing on those odd man rushes and those fast breaks. It's not what's always been there, but when it is there, they've been capitalizing on that very much. So Instinct is really going to need to look back to get back on defense and set up as that bounce in is caught by Kung. That defense from Ignite doing a great job of getting back and taking away what look like these long open 3s, but are in fact getting picked up by the goalies coming in. As here comes Ignite now with Kung on the left side. He's got a number of teammates. He's got Game on the ceiling, bouncing around. He's going to send that back to Jaywalker, who's going to slow it up here.
Yeah, Jay has Strem out of the bubble. Goes across here to Game. Game pulls Meatballer out, and too many bodies. Oh, it's off of a head. Not sure what happened there, but it does turn over. Strembitsky with it, trying to get it clear. It hits the Pac-Man block, keeps it in the area. Ryan with the pickup, looking for a cut. Has 2 cutting in. Goes to Game and cruising. What a stop there. That is tough. Gets it cleared out. They're going to have a proper race where I see a whole bunch of leeches. No clean stacks, just nothing. But leeches somehow. Meatballer coming away with it, sending this one across. Strembitsky not able to get there. I believe that was Ryan with the slap. Gets it all the way down. All the way down and in there. Will be picked off by Game on the far side. Somehow juking away from that player. What a setup. What a play. Oh my God.
Wow, how do you time that so well? You've got someone who's flying in there at top speed, and you hit them perfectly in stride?
We've got to point out, though, I just watched it back on the stream, they didn't actually get that angle. They didn't see how far away that player was when that pass went out. That player was literally at half court when that pass was sent. They were nowhere in the area. Nowhere in the area. That was amazing. The communication. I know Instinct just scored, but what Ignite just did was, honest to goodness, incredible.
You can't draw that up. You can practice that a bit, but like that much, it has to be just going off of instinct and awareness in the game. You can't be doing the mental math in your head to figure out how long it's going to take them to get there. You just got to have played this game long enough to know by feel where that's going to end up and where your teammate is. And they have just shown that they have the experience in this game to pull that off. Very few players, very few teams would be able to have that capability. As it is, Jaywalker moving back in here now. As it is going to be passed across and set back. And it's going to be Game with it. Looking, has Jaywalker on the side. They got a few options. Looking for the best. Jaywalker is going to send it back to Game. Game up up in front to Jaywalker. A little miscommunication, though. Would have been a great little cut shot, but not able to finish there as they will reset. Kung gonna take some time again. Get stunned out, and Strembitsky and Oculusator are gonna look to go the other way, but no. Stunned.
Strembitsky, the predatory pasta himself, will bring his team back from the 3 here with 2 minutes to go in this first round. So Ignite up 10-7, and that's he used to call himself a Strembolini Alfredo. So I started calling him the predatory pasta. He hates the name. He actually gets annoyed when I say he hates the name because he doesn't care. He doesn't actually care at all. But Ryan sending this one out, minute 50 on the clock. 1 goal game. Kong sending it across here to Jaywalker. Jaywalker walking it up. Has 1 below the goal. Goes above. Game. You're bringing it around. Pocket picked by Meatballer. And they're going to chain after this one. Meatballer away free. But nothing but Ignite players getting to the disc here with 1.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, Ignite doing a good job of getting back and most importantly on stopping the Instinct stacks coming in, as that could have been a very costly turnover with a little fast break there, but it is going to get sent all the way in. Stack coming back. It is going to be Instinct getting back to it first, looking to clear it back, but no. Very well read on the back end by Jaywalker to prevent that clear. And with with a minute 13 left and a 3-point lead, they are taking their time here, burning off that clock, as time is absolutely the enemy of Instinct right now. As Ryan gonna pass it back to Kung. Kung looking for that cross, but Strimbitsky makes a great play there to get a piece of it. Not able to clear it though, as the stack coming in nicely from Ignite, and they'll hold it as it comes back to Jaywalker on the cloud.
Those tap passes up at the ceiling were unbelievable, keeping Ignite in control, and Ryan's going to bring it in. Oh, the stop cruising. I believe he got a head on it here. Ryan gets it back, 43 seconds still. A 1-goal game. Ignite is looking to ice it right now, but they have to score. Ryan bringing it in below, behind. Kong gets it for the 2. That puts them up by 5. There is not enough time. Ignite will be taking round 1.
Yeah, Ignite really exploded out of the gate here. Kind of lost in the midway as Instinct really started to claw back in. But yes, indeed, showing right here at the end that they are here to play and that they are not willing to just sit back and allow a 3rd straight loss in this matchup. They are absolutely here to play, and as it looks like Ignite is going to come back and get a very nice, quick little long 3, they'll just to put an exclamation point on it as the pad the score a little bit, make it look real nice as a nice little dominant 15-7 win.
You know, Glean, I'm sure there's an absolute truck ton to talk about here. At least give us a handful.
Yeah, it's really hard to fit everything that these teams are doing in just a minute, but I can sum it up at this. They're playing on the tiniest of margins against one another. The very limits of this game right now are being pushed as these two teams go back and forth, back and forth. What I'm seeing primarily is that Ignite has been able to maintain control of the disc in the offensive pressure. Most often, they've been able to put on that bubble pressure that we so often see them do, setting up inside that area, getting those cross passes in over and over and over again, and back and forth, back and forth. It confuses the goalie, and to Cruzen's credit, he's done a phenomenal job of getting what stops he can, but so often we see that Ignite bubble pressure is just so dominant. Here on the other side, though, Instinct has done a really good job of punishing the small little mistakes coming out from Ignite, making sure that they hit that long 3 when no stacks can get back. Little things like that are making sure that they hang around in this one.
Indeed. Thank you very much for that, Glean. As we are looking to move on to a round 2. And if you want to, you can join the Glean team officially by copying and pasting the official Glean team logo currently in the chat there. Show your support for Glean, because Glean team. As we get started here in round 2, offbeat. This is quite the game so far. Round 1, not as big of a score differential as some might expect in an Ignite game.
Yeah, no, but I mean, that's definitely not to say it wasn't an exciting action-packed game. We were just seeing a lot of great defensive plays across the board from both these teams here. I mean, as much as you can in this game, which is very offensive focused and usually very offensive advantage. In any given situation, you'll usually see a one-on-one scenario go the way of the offense. But here, could they come? They've got 4 in the bubble. Are they able to finish? They've got 4 in the bubble. It's a 4-on-3 as Kung is slowly working his way back, but no, the defense is able to pick it up as Jaywalker and Game are going to make a play on the disc there. And in this game of inches and single-point differentials, you really wonder if that one is going to come back to bite them, as Ignite now is able to clear the initial pressure and hold that 0-0 lead.
Yeah, it looked like Oculizator got a little... We got frozen out in the bubble. He was behind the goal there, and all the Ignite players were between him and his pass options, and then there was one at the shield who was covered. So he had literally no options in that moment. He had no back pass either. And I think that's what caused that little problem there. Was usually he would opt that back pass. He's got, this team, every single player on both of these teams has that game awareness to know when you're out of options, send it to your goalie. But the goalie was too far up there. As Game over to Jaywalker. Big stop there. Speaking of goalies, Cruzen gets that one stopped up here. Minute and a half off the clock. Still scoreless in the second round, as it will be collected by Ryan. Ryan sending this one up to Kong. Kong across. Jaywalker moving in. Wants to go back. No. Hits the post, though, off of that hook. Bottom side. And it will be collected there by Cruzen. It will heave it out. Oculizator with the redirect, sending it all the way out. And it will be Meatballer in cleanly. Open goal. Hits. Kong gets it stopped up.
Man, no one wants to give up this first point as it is coming again. The net's open, and it is going to be, just as I say, it is going to be Meatballer putting in. We have to wait 2 minutes for our first point here, as the chances have just been so close. Great defensive plays, dings off the post. Meatballer finally putting in and giving Instincts the lead, a lead they desperately need coming in, having lost that first round here.
So Instinct, yeah, taking that first lead here in the second round. Now running with a basically a 1-2-1 here. Cruising playing very far up. I mean, it's like a cross between a 1-2-1 and man. It's a proper 1-2-1. They're just playing aggressive with the backliner. Then it works out here as they force that turnover. Although they give it right back. Ryan, right place, right time, was covering that lane. That's a good shot. Actually, was going to go just low and probably hit the bottom side of the cone, so it might have stayed out. But still slapped out of the bubble. Ryan with the pickup, sending us one across there to Jaywalker, bringing it in. One more pass. Ooh, Cruising gets a piece of it, but Dunk Meta is in season, and that's going to be a tie goal there. 2-2. Ignite is on the board.
Yeah, great little answer there by Ignite as they get that good clear in. With those shots that you bounce underneath the goal, even if they don't go in for the 3, they usually do set up in a very good position. If you can read that, you can pretty well predict where it's going to go and can get there to get a play on the rebound, and they did exactly that on that play, taking advantage of that good long shot attempt. As here comes another long shot, looking for the bounce, but Kung is going to keep that one out. So many times here we have seen Ignite get back just in time to snatch a goal off the goal line or to jump in front of a 3. As they come back the other way. Oh, not quite able to settle on it initially. Kung will still pick it up, but it looks like he's going to slow it down now and hit it back to Ryan.
Zuck's in the chat asking, what is a 1-2-1? That's when you send one player at the on the defensive rollout. You send one of your players out towards the quarterback. You send a stack to mid, and then your goalie either plays back or covers a pass as game. Send that one in for the 2, giving Ignite the lead here. And in that instance, it was Cruisin was covering, instead of playing back in the 1-2-1, he was covering the left side tube while the stack was hanging out at one of the mid double diamonds, and they sent that 4th player alone. So you might call it a 0. It's I mean, this goes back to 3-minute meta from over a year ago. So that's how we identified the defensive plays, and I know it's been adopted by quite a few people. But yeah, that's what that's what the 1-2-1 refers to. Is that setup, whatever you happen to call it. As Occulizator, we'll get this one cleared out.
Get it partially there, but well read by Jaywalker, who gets the stun and gets out, is going to throw it kind of to empty space there. Let the stack move to it, and that stack will, as Game picks that up right on the boot and makes no mistake, putting the 3 into the empty net as Ignite kind of starting to seize control back in this game as they're looking to take it in 2 and hopefully not have to go to that 3rd round, as they again are continuing with their strong plays on the counterattacks and on those quick runs before Instincts can really get back, as now it's going to be Cruisin'. Send up to Meatballer, who's going to take some time. They're going to try and get this one set up as we hit now the halfway mark of this round 2, as Cruisin' going to head up to Strumbitsky, and Strumbitsky going to wait and see how this develops.
Shrem sending that one up. Also, thank you, Day, in the chat. It's kind. Thank you. Occulizator over to Meatballer, bringing it in, and big stop there. I believe that was Kong. Of course it was. Sends it out, and just as a reference, and not to self-promote, this is relevant. The 3-minute meta, if you watch the defensive video in the 3-minute meta series, it says Occulizator will score that 2. Bring the team back within 3. Those are the references I'll use a lot while casting. The 1-2-1, the 2-2, the 2-1-1. So when you hear that, you can reference that video, what I talked about there. So you might call it something else. You might identify it in a different way. But that you can kind of use that as a reference to know what I and we tend to use as references here on the cast as a game handling this one for Ignite.
Yeah, and the nice thing with the number system, at least for people watching the stream for the first time, is it is a little kind of because it explains itself. You've got 1, and then you've got 2, and you've got 1, and it very nicely kind of just summarizes that setup as the pass, the clear coming in deep from Instinct. They're not quite able to recover it, and it is going to be grabbed first there by Game, making a good move, a good read on the disc. As here comes the stack the other way. It's Jaywalker with the disc, makes a move to get around Bowtie, realizes smartly that he is facing a 2-on-3, and tries to slow it down, but is going to get stunned by that 4th one coming in from behind. And fortunately, they will still keep the disc, as Kung able to pick that one up off the ceiling and make its way to Game. Pass up top. It's going to be Ryan on top, looking for that cut, and the little slap coming in from Jaywalker. Perfectly placed. Goalie had no time to react to that one. And just like that, 9-4, restoring that 2-score lead.
Yeah, Ignite is making sure, Instinct is not letting it be easy on them, but Ignite is still maintaining this lead. As I will put out an official warning right now. That is too close to the line there. It's Occulizator. You know who I'm talking about. Sending this one up, Meatballer. Sending this one up, Strembitsky. I don't care who it's about. Strem, Over to Cruising back across. Oculaxator, move it in. Hits Strem. Oh no, Strem's not able to play it. It will turn over. Game gets it picked off, set out. They're going to chain after this one. I see a blue chain getting away cleanly first, and will be Oculaxator getting it first. He tried to jump away from that stack, was not able to. The clear is not clean, though. Strem gets there, sends it out. That was going to be a careening bounce off the backboard. They still get their Meatballer, brings it in. Hits it for the 2. They're back within 3.
Yeah, in most any game that we're playing at like my level, which is gold, or any other level, you have a little bit of time when you race down, you get that stack and you pick it up off the back wall, but you cannot do that with Ignite here. You always know Kung is flying back full speed on defense and will make the play on that disc, as Meatballer very smartly is making that play as quickly as he can before the goalie can get back and draw this back to within 3 points, as it is going to be Kung now. Taking some time, slowing up, has a couple options, has Jaywalker open on the right side. He's at the boot, he's looking for the cut, he's found the cut, but no, a great save by Cruisin', keeping his team in it, keeping that lead at 3 points and stopping that initial threat. As Jaywalker, though, has it back. Another chance. He gets the bounce there as the goalie was stunned. 5-point lead, a crucial 5-point lead here as time does start to tick down now to minute 40.
Yeah, crucial is the word, a crucial 5-point lead, because that is a 2 and a 3 required if you're going to do it in 2 goals. You know, we often talk about off a reference. Well, you know, it's a minimum of 2 goals required, a minimum of 3 goals required to come back. Usually that's including a few threes, and it does make a big difference. And we are simplifying to a point that kind of steps over the nuance of that, of the difference between a 4-goal lead and a 6-goal lead. Right now, that 5-goal lead is going to make a huge difference as that one is turned around again. The Shrembitski's able to pick that one up on the back line. Minute 5 on the clock as they send this one through. They need a 3 at least. Well, they need a goal anyways, as that one's down to the floor. A headbutt there was not favorable. Jaywalker turns it around in the hands of Ryan. Ryan setting up game. Game does not have a lane, but is going to walk this one up. Looks for that. I believe that was a cloud shot attempt, but it's still going to be a good dump into the bubble there. Flat bounce off the back wall. They get the players in. No, it's going to be Strem with the pick off. Turning it around now for Instinct. 45 seconds.
Yeah, 45 seconds left. A goal there absolutely would have iced it for Ignite, but instead, here comes Instinct with the shot. Oh, the 1-on-3. Strembitski just putting the team on his back there and keeping them alive, putting it in with 40 seconds left. We're probably going to have about 20 seconds left by the time they come out of the tunnel, but suddenly there is hope for Instinct. Wow, what a play there with the 1-on-3.
There is hope. 3 points here. 18 seconds. Ignite coming out with the Jouts advantage. And they're going to put Kung in the goal immediately as game. Sending it for now is just going to look for the clear. Does get it cleared out. This one's all the way down. They're going to have to stack quickly here and pick it up and turn it around with 8 seconds. 7, 6. Meatballer sending this one up. 5. Into the near side, 2. This one's through. Oh, it's going to be picked up by Cruisin'. Long shot. Too far wide. They were looking for a redirect. Not going to happen. Ignite is going to take the finals in the first North American Elite Cup here at Cycle 1 of Season 5 over Instinct.
Wow, amazing game there. Amazing fight from both teams. Ignite and Instinct are always gonna give you an incredible game. I know we all were here. We all saw it. Glean, what do you have? What do you have that you've seen?
Oh man, so close between these teams. At the end of the day, just Ignite doing what they do best, breaking down that defense, making sure that they're the first to disc, really just taking advantage of any opportunity they get to make things work for them. And even then, even when they do it, Instinct still finds a way to come back, make this one close, even when they don't have the main roster bringing out all the stops, giving us a fantastic show here. I almost had, I had chills because I thought this was the same thing was going to happen as the first time they showed down during this season, where they came back from that major deficit to come back, bring it back in round 2, and then win round 3. Almost thought it was going to happen. Very close. They were very, very close to it, but just great game overall.
Yeah, great game indeed. It was a very, very close game, and yeah, ultimately will be Ignite taking that one into. I think that may have been one of the few games after that first round that was settled into. I think most of these today, Aaron, correct me if I'm wrong, most of these were settled in 3. Actually, I'll pull up the bracket here, and it looks like first round was settled in 2. Second round, both games were settled in 3. Third round was a split. One was in 3, one was in 2. This last one in 2. So it looks like actually even split right down the middle, just about. So yeah, a very exciting day here. But that'll do it. That's all the games. We're done with the Elite Cups, with the Challenger Cups here for Cycle 1 here, starting tomorrow. we will be in Cycle 2 officially tomorrow at noon Eastern. Watch out for matches dropping around that time, of course. So, I'll be streaming on my channel there. Sorry, shameless plug, but it is what it is. I'll be streaming, of course, Monday Matches Madness tomorrow starting at 11 o'clock. We're at twitch.tv/SurDemoE. And there's a lot to look forward to over the season. Also, just a reminder, tomorrow is the official start of the new enforcement of those new rules. Scheduling, all that stuff. We had the Q&A last week about it. Unfortunately, there was no recording of that. That was one we didn't really have enough time to coordinate any sort of stream or anything like that. So we did it in-house and hoping that information would just disseminate from the Q&A, the explanations for all that and why we had to do what we did there. But yeah, phenomenal game here. Thank you to all the teams that participated today. And of course, we got to shout out our sponsors: Pro2 VR, Stereo Products, VR Cover, HyperX, Rebuff Reality, VRware.net, and Border Foods, at least for now. And so anything offbeat, anything you want to say before we close out today?
Nah, I mean, I've had a big full day here. It was an exciting day, a lot of great matches, and I mean, always love capping it off with an Instinct Ignite. Those are a gem whenever you can get them. Just happy to be here for it, and happy to be calling it. It's great.
And Glean, would you like anything to say to your adoring fans, to the Glean teamers out there?
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. I've been Matsuda Mui. That was Offbeat. That was Glean. We had Retap also on the sidelines earlier, in the caster booth here with me earlier today. And Newton Dad doing cams for all of North America here on venues and YouTube, Twitch, and I believe we're also over on Facebook Gaming. And are we on Juke.gg right now? I'm not actually sure, but we are sometimes. So we're all over the place, and maybe soon TikTok once they roll out those stream keys. So with that said, thank you very much for joining us. We're going to get out of here and get some sleep. You all have a good one. We will see you tomorrow.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.